See, babe, you're getting me all paranoid for no reason.
What? Why were you guys asking who that was?
She didn't
I
recognize
just saw it in the game, and for some reason the P just looked menacing.
Super
She's a
menacing.
Made me question my life choices.
She's a dork. Just ignore her.
Oh wait, crap.
The DM's not ready. We can't play tonight. Okay, goodbye, everyone. See you next
Fuck
time.
off. I've been waiting 2 months for this.
I mean, I have an AOTC run to go to, so goodbye.
I still have to plan for my session on Wednesday, so yeah. If you think Avery's bad, imagine having me as a DM.
I'd rather not.
Depends. Are we doing combat? Yes or no?
Duh.
Who doesn't want to do combat in D&D?
I mean, after the fights we've had, me kind of.
LOL, a little bit, though, true.
Well, since I played Elk, so I had to practice. Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left
God
behind.
damn it, Alex.
Stop. I'm not ready for that again. Why did you character like that? Like, I'm genuinely upset.
Because I was practicing different voices, and Avery and I had a really big laugh at that one, so that's when I decided. It works well with brain damage.
I love it.
It works well with brain damage.
Wait a minute, is it canon that he has brain damage?
Yes.
I mean,
Like,
he's got like scars all across his face, and
his left half of his face is all burn scars.
You all.
well, we went on adventures.
Adventure! Hopefully you guys had just as much fun on your adventure as we did on ours.
Yeah, I taught someone a very important lesson.
Ours is kind of boring, but
Very important.
Don't fuckle with the barbarian.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ours, yeah, was not a whole lot of big stuff, but important
yeah.
things.
alright.
Why is ramen so delicious? Like, I know it's terrible for me, but also it's just so good.
It's the 98 cents that makes it so good.
Probably.
Unless, I mean, have you had the good stuff?
What do you mean?
The good ramen? Like the
good
gourmet,
official ramen, like from a ramen shop?
like gourmet ramen bowl stuff?
False.
I am the good stuff.
Rather than
I mean,
the 98 cent buy
I mean, you can
in a bulk of 200 for like $5.
You could just cook it in chicken broth, put cilantro and onions and a boiled egg in there.
That sounds super delicious.
Except I don't like eggs in my soup.
I like eggs with pretty much anything.
I will defend your right to have a wrong opinion, Yara, but okay.
God, guys. I mean, it's probably just me, though. I only like eggs in, like, certain forms. Otherwise, it makes me feel sick.
We with the wrong opinion police are coming after you.
Oh, shut up. You cuck.
Yeah, you got called cuck, fam.
So, did everybody have a good winter break? Good Christmases?
So far, it's been good.
I've been sick.
Aw.
I've been sick for a week now.
Gross.
Still not over it.
I suggest you stop it now.
Fucking finally, God.
Hey,
DM.
You know,
I like
we were thinking of making a joke about being 10 minutes late.
And you're gonna be the brunt of it now. Can you leave?
Oh my god.
Oh, he DC'd.
Hey Yara, when you're making that ramen noodle, the specialty ramen noodle, just be careful.
Careful of what? She said, afraid to say anything. Oh god. What the hell?
I got me some new socks for Christmas. So I'm happy that
You
I
know
don't
you're
have
an
to shop
adult
for
when you get
socks.
socks and you're happy about it.
Dude, my coworkers got me socks, and I was fucking hyped.
I know. I don't have any coworkers like that, but my grandma did. I
It's
checked my
fucking great
on the
because it's
mall.
more money you don't have to spend on yourself for necessities.
Yep.
I know, right? Instead, you could spend it all on things you know you shouldn't be buying.
Wait. Our GM has assigned us a task. Do you see that?
Discuss meetup.
Let's keep talking about Christmas presents.
Christmas! We're a great party.
So yeah, I got a bunch of clothes for work, so that was nice.
There we go.
Ooh.
God, Avery.
It's Discord's fault, first of all.
No.
See how
No,
quick
no,
he
no,
is to
no,
blame
no.
the internet.
It is. Discord doesn't like it when you go from single person
Well, no,
chat
no,
to
no.
multiple. No. Sorry, what?
So yeah, we
Yeah.
actually do need to see where did we decide to meet up?
I thought back at the inn where we've been staying at.
Ogden.
Yeah.
We're going back to Ogden.
All
Okay.
the way back.
We don't want to
Why
meet
not?
up in like the nearest big city or something like that.
I mean, depends. Where did you guys go?
Goalish.
The Three Towers.
I mean, technically, the biggest city next to that would be Kantala.
But then again,
I
we
don't-
do
I
have
don't
two
mind
half demons, and we're in a very racist country.
What, half demons?
Mm,
And
I mean,
they're the
partial
racist ones.
And here begins the casual D&D racism.
Yet
Always.
again, setting fresh and new in 2018.
Would not be a D&D campaign without some casual racism.
Be there, be there, be there!
All right. So, real quick, has anyone thought of any questions?
Not since
Alright.
earlier today, no.
Question, like, world-wise or character-wise?
Whatever. It don't matter. Both.
Where's the artifact Zariel's demon wants?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's exactly.
Fuck off. That's not your business.
I mean, I
Fuck
would have. I wanted to kind of say that, like, on the way back from the circle, I would have apologized a little bit to our two traveling companions.
Both of them?
On a lesser degree, our Jondrick. I'm sorry.
I like John.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just going
I
with
felt
John.
like that.
Why isn't he in the journal?
He is.
Not for me.
Isn't that a disease, jaundice?
Jaundice.
Yes, it is.
It's when your skin turns.
Yeah. What the fuck?
His name is John Drick,
I'm
so it makes sense, right?
done with this already.
So,
Goodbye.
Yeah.
First off, Jaundice, or John Drick.
God damn it.
The reason why is because it's not in my hand, or it's not in my journal, so I don't remember the name.
What?
I have everyone else, but I don't have Jaundice. John Drick.
Actually, I don't think
Hey, Avery.
I don't have
This bring back any memories of a certain character of yours?
Renan the smartass.
Yes, well,
I'm going
beautiful.
to die today. Goodbye, everybody. I think I'm gonna play a sorcerer next.
You tried that. Oh wait, no, you didn't. Never mind.
Oh,
Gold
what
I'm
has
still sitting on a friggin' bard.
Gold has never been. Well, anyways, Avery, do job or do cities or towns usually have jobs posted, or do we have to encounter random NPCs that have hooks?
I mean, there's probably gonna be like a work board, sort of.
An adventure
Okay.
board. Is there a place?
And when you say town, what do you mean? Like,
Any kind of village, hamlet, town, city.
oh, okay, sorry, I thought you were talking about like city. For city, probably maybe it depends on the city, but for like like villages and stuff, you have to talk to the chief.
Okay. Secondly, how do guilds work in your world, or are there?
There's not really that many guilds exactly. The closest thing you have is Three Towers. There are thieves guilds, which are mainly in Trezrel.
And I don't know. I'm thinking just maybe we're not a thief group.
We're the hard hand of the thieves group. Okay, we do all the assassinations, all the beatdowns, all the killing.
There you go.
You just sound like a
Steady line
gang.
of work.
Wait, did we split the group with the rich boys and the not rich people?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Serial was, or Avery was complaining about that earlier too.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was,
well.
he was like, great, I have to DM a session for snoggy rich
Two
boys.
rich boys. Two rich boys.
Wait a minute. Like, how rich are you guys though?
We
They're
go
not.
against rules.
Personally, not.
Not, yeah, right now not, but we came from rich, noble lives.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty set for an adventure.
So wait, are we meeting in Ogden or Kintala?
Ogden.
Okay.
Ogden.
Cool.
So, would any of us know in Eternia if there was a prominent thieves guild or
I
underbelly
really
criminal?
doubt it. No.
Okay.
Not with our background.
None of you would. Yeah.
hmm There goes my plan. God damn it.
There's a slight potential that I may recognize some political names, but that's very slight.
And those
Oh,
aren't
well.
thieves.
Well, you know.
That's a thief is a broad term.
All right, that's all my questions.
All right.
So we
you
meet
guys-
back in Ogden.
I hope I've appeased you, Avery,
What?
with my questions.
No.
You know what?
Zuriel
Zuriel
very
and I asked you some questions, okay?
Anyway, yeah. It's much like you left it.
All right.
How long
It's
was
kinda
your
like-
guys' trip? To get to Dresrel and back.
I think it was like 2 weeks to get there, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
It was
So-
about.
I was gonna say, like, if it was 2 weeks to get back there, like, I'm guessing it's 2 weeks to get back. So
No, but it's just over two. It's 2 span and 2 to get there, and then same to get back. You can spend a day there, so it's gonna be 25 days.
almost a whole month.
5 span.
No, a month
Months
is
in this
6
world are different.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It's
I was gonna do a
12
thing, but I didn't.
It's 12
Sad.
weeks in a month, and each week is 5 days, and 60 days in a month. 5 months total in a year.
Eternians.
That is not what they're called. I might be, but it's dumb.
Actually,
Um,
Eternians wouldn't be bad.
Shh. Anyway, it is currently, so that would be 25. It was the 8, so 25 is 33. Okay, it is It is Jude, the 33rd of Forge.
Okay.
Wait, could you say that again? It cut out.
Um,
Many shekels will be had this day.
all right.
I still haven't picked the second spell from that book
Jeez,
that I copied.
really?
Because I was doing other things after the session, Avery.
So who would have gotten back to Ogden first?
Us.
Oh, definitely the rich kids.
Okay.
So hold on. It took you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One
And
span.
then you took a span, so 10, and then 4.
At the most, like
8.
3 span and change.
No, it took you, so that's 2 span, 3 span and 3. So it's taking you guys 4 span and 3 to get back.
Okay.
So 23 days. You're here 2 days before them.
I actually lined up
Just
really
don't get-
nice.
You guys took a whole span to build that item.
Yeah,
And now you're out of money, I believe.
I
Right?
am. Yeah.
That's about right. All right.
Cereal's not.
Brad
Alright,
got
so yeah.
stylish new glasses, Zerial. Do you have stylish new glasses?
No, but I can
Alright.
borrow them, I'm sure, because Soren was a friend.
Okay, so Thorn and Zerial, you guys have 2 days to wait. You don't know this, but you have some time to kill.
Okay. He'd probably just hang out in the bar and drink.
Treasure. Somebody needs to do it. We had a problem earlier where nobody could remember who took what treasure items.
Only
So we're gonna have to do
so
that at some point.
I've
Like, I
got
can
the
do it if
majority
I-
of the treasure
Treasure
items.
stuff.
Okay.
Once we
I
get a
can
bag,
do it if we need one.
once we get a bag of holding, that's when it starts.
I just say somebody who I'd say Zerial, no, just because as you play him, you are not aggressive, but what's the non-bad word for aggressive?
Assertive.
Assertive. Yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
Diligent.
Aggressive.
Okay. Is that good for everyone? Zerial is the treasurer.
Zerial, are you good with being treasurer?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, is that for all items after this point, or
Well,
all
yeah.
items in general?
Yeah. From now on, he will
Yeah.
decide, or not decide, but he will write down who has taken what.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
If there's
start a
things.
notepad.
Yay. All right. So for you guys, by the way, it's a gold per day that you guys chill.
Are there any odd jobs or small things that these town folks would?
No, you actually took care of most of their stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah, how much gold do we need to subtract from our little venture?
Your venture.
expenses?
No, actually, yeah, Zerial, you in total it was I think 8 copper. If you haven't taken that away from the ship.
Oh, didn't you say I gambled my money back or something?
Yeah, you gain your money
Yeah,
back.
before that, from carousing, you ended up making even.
Cool.
Interesting. He has a gambling problem now.
I mean,
His
look-
sins
my
never
gaming,
cease.
my gaming set is poker, so I just do it
Look,
on the side.
guys. I only spent a couple hundred gold. Okay, that's all. That's not even a
Anyway.
lot.
Although I'd say just because of what you did in Ogden, you don't have to pay anything to stay at the end.
Okay,
Oh, cool.
because you got rid of the red
Yeah.
brand, so they like us now.
At least the
Did we
innkeeper
end up
does.
killing all the red brands, or were like there's some left over, or what happened with them?
Yeah.
We don't know.
No, like I'm not
Yeah.
asking as Theory, I'm asking as Dustin.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Okay.
As Serial or Dustin, we don't know.
You were too
Alright.
busy being dead.
that's what I was wondering, 'cause we just left after we got our ass kicked.
Harrowing experience. So to be perfectly honest, there was one more creature in that place.
God.
And you want something funny?
Sure.
He wait, hold on. What was one? Okay, yeah, he killed Holt.
It was that big creature?
It was the wizard, or not? Yeah, it was the big creature.
Oh my god.
Wait, how the fuck did they get him out of there?
Why was he in there?
All very good questions.
That we will never know.
Damn it.
But I figured that feels very good dramatically.
No, Avery, it feels very hollow. It feels very fucking hollow.
Alright. So, do you guys want to do anything for 2 days?
My usual research, note taking.
Yep.
Rereading the extra notes that I took in the 3
Mhm.
towers.
The apple farm is free if you guys want to just chill there for most of the days.
In Apple Farm, if I want to walk, just
Mhm.
hanging around town.
If you guys remember the guy there, what was his
He
name?
thanked us for giving him
Um,
the confidence to go back to being an adventurer.
Sort of, yeah. I forget
Yeah,
what I told you his name was.
Hold
His
on,
name
wait,
was-
Wait.
Eldorath or something like that.
Vogdag Elfrak.
Elfrak, that's right.
You
Thank
know,
you.
very unique name we've never used before.
Zog. Alright. Where is... Okay. So yeah, you guys got 2 days after that, of course.
On a funny
Just so you
side
guys
note,
come back.
since you guys last seen me, I gained a last name.
Goodness.
Good. Yeah. You guys arrive in town. Were you two hanging out, generally?
Most of my time is spent in the room,
Okay.
with
Sure.
some time spent outside experimenting and at the apple orchard.
Okay.
Practicing magics.
Oh, by the way, so yeah, Soren and Zero, when you guys got there, it was the 31st of Forge Sunday. And I guess now it's the 33rd Jude of Forge. And, yeah.
Soren is also going to
Okay.
spend some time cleaning up the church.
That's good. You do anything, Zero?
No,
Just chilling.
chilling and drinking.
Alright.
Maxing, relaxing.
No.
All cool.
You guys
Some
roll
eagles
into
outside.
town. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming you guys head straight to the inn.
While we were going back, Elg is going to spend some time with his brand new friend, whining and dining his hammer. And,
You kick your old one?
no. Oh, yeah, I keep my old one.
Okay, your stirring stick. Yeah.
Yeah, that is something to stir the pot with.
The blood has flavor, okay, Yara?
So whenever they walk in, you guys greet each other. Soren and Zerial, there are some additions to the group. Besides, Elg now has a shiny new maul.
Ooh.
It's this iron quarterstaff with a cage at top, and the cage is holding a fairly large red gem.
Okay.
Interesting.
I just want to say, as Yara comes in and sees them, and this is not just a casual hey guys, I guess we're all back. She's gonna go up and hug them both.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been weeks. Fuck yeah, he's going in for a hug.
been quite a few span.
For real though.
It is good
He
to
has
see you
embraced.
too.
And when I see them, I go up to Soren and Zero and say, "Hello, I brought friends. This is my friend, Jondruk.
Oh wow, you said that.
And this is Kaiden. Don't worry, I've already beaten Jondruk up, so he's cool.
Yara's gonna roll her eyes at that comment.
So there you see. First off, he points to Jondruk, and it's a humanoid. He's wearing plate armor.
Yes.
Are you currently wearing it, or are you wearing like traveling clothes?
I'd be wearing the plate armor.
Okay, so he's in plate armor, and he's wielding. What do you have in your hip there?
Let me.
Is it penguin?
Is it
a
what?
big black dildo?
Penguin on your hip.
Actually, yes. No.
Keeps around just in
Biggest,
case
blackest
he meets
dildo.
any demons.
I mean-
Anyway. So, I think he has a shield and sword.
That one sword.
Okay. And he points to another one. So you can see his John Druk's picture now. As Elg points to the other one, he names him Keaton. And you see it's a tall, like humanoid, really like lithe, or is that the right word? Lithe.
Live.
Lithe. Yeah, that's it. Lithe.
That's lift. Whatever. Go ahead.
Whatever. And he is not too tall, a little shorter. He's mostly wearing Alright. You can see he's wearing a leather armor currently, but anywhere where like skin is showing is wrapped in bandages.
Have the bandages been getting kind of worse for wear over the couple week trip, or
No.
magically they're always fresh?
Oh no, they're just different bandages.
Yeah, I know. I was making a joke.
Okay.
I'm funny, guys.
So,
Balls.
guy in armor and bandages.
Yeah. I mean, he's also wearing leather armor. He has a what looks to be a rapier at his hip.
All right. It seems you have
He's got a
found
cloak
more
on.
companions.
It does seem that way. She's gonna kind of give a meaningful look to Soren and Zerial.
And Keaton walks up and presents a bandaged hand to, I guess, Soren at first,
When Soren shakes it.
and turns back. Jondrus, say hello.
Ye-
Oh,
Wait a
Jondruk.
minute. Hold on a second.
Getting into character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, it's Jondruk, but
Can I say Jondruk?
You said Jondrus.
Jaundice.
That's
I
gonna be a
know,
problem.
right?
this is becoming an actual thing now, isn't
It's a
it?
problem.
God.
I apologize.
I missed you guys.
Yeah.
This
So,
is absurd.
As Keaton goes to the next hand in line. He put out his bandaged hand to Zerial.
He'll shake it.
All right.
Lirio, nice to meet you.
Keaton.
Jondruk walks up to Soren first, and he kind of looks him up and down, and he says, "So, you are the one who does the fancy magic."
Oh no, that's me too. Hi.
Yes, I do quite a bit of magic,
You guys gonna get a drink by this point.
and when you
Here's
guys
one
saw me,
ready for you.
you noticed that I'm wearing glasses now, and I have a new clasp. Like, would it work as a clasp, or like
Clasp?
a pin? Or would it need to be hanging from a
Patch?
chain?
What?
The gilder?
Pendant patch.
The Gilder? Oh,
Yes.
it could be whatever you want, man.
Okay. Well, it's
Most
gonna.
most people would wrap it around their chest, like a bandolier, sort of.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, it's prominent on the front.
Oh no, most mages wrap it under their thing. But
Well-
you can do whatever you want.
Soren, who just got it, it's going to be outside.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Does anyone want to
after-
touch it? Sorry.
Wait, is everyone just gonna go up and touch him?
Oh
Touch
yeah,
the,
Zero touched it all up on the way back.
Goodness.
The gilder.
Yeah, the
Like,
Gilder.
is it shiny? What does it look like?
It's a shiny brass disc.
I feel like Elk would touch it, wouldn't he? Because he's like,
I'll
Well-
go to incorporate it into his hammer.
oh.
It's a nice hammer.
Shiny
It is
hammer.
nice.
So Yara would come back from the bar with a drink in hand and kind of sipping at it. She's gonna look over and go, "Soren, is that new?" And kind of gesture to it.
Yes, it is. This is a symbol of becoming a full-fledged wizard of the towers.
She's gonna kind of nod her head. Very impressive.
You're on the towers?
Yes.
Did you see my sister? Vistra.
You have a sister.
Yes. I have 4.
No, I do not recall hearing
She
a
would have
name.
been with a brown-haired human named Thomas.
No, I do not recall.
Oh, that's too bad. Are there many dwarves at the towers?
Not a whole lot. There are some there, but not many.
Okay.
What's that new toy you have there?
Oh, this new thing. It's nothing really. Elg just pats it. It's my new friend.
Yara's gonna go over and take a seat at a round table, or I guess one of the ones big enough for the party.
Zero will mosey on over and follow her.
Soren's gonna go buy a drink and sit at the table.
No, you won't pay her for a drink here.
We're in good, man.
Okay, Soren is going to go get a drink and sit at the table.
Wasn't this the town that was like really racist to us at first?
Yes.
Depends on who you're talking about.
I mean, there are several key racist people that come to mind.
Like the shop owner.
That kind.
Okay, just want to make sure
Yeah.
it's the same town.
if we're done here, can we just burn this place down?
What the fuck?
So,
No.
This is the first time you've been in Ogden.
We saved. Is
That's
it?
fair.
No, you.
No.
Him.
I mean, yeah, we finished saving the town for the Red Brands. Now they have to bend to our will, or we burn them down.
You know, we're not done with any places until we're level 20, so just save that thought for later.
It's an evil campaign, right? That's what we do.
Keep
Totally
dreaming.
should.
You guys really want to make an evil party or something?
Not with this game.
I'm already loaded up.
Yara's too pure and innocent for this.
So is
False. I mean,
As
I'm
we
not.
all
I'll burn it
encounter
while we
some
walk
kind
away.
of lich or something that turns all of us evil.
And it's like Bizarro world.
Oh, that reminds me. I want to talk to you after this, Avery, because another party I'm in told me about a really cool concept he has. I feel like I'd share it with you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Yara, how was your trip?
Quite pleasant, actually. A little rocky at first. You kind of gesture to the new two.
Kitten waves.
She's gonna kind of like give him a sidelong look and turn back to Zerial and go, "Well, they happened to be on that caravan that we took off in,
the one
and
with
just
Mary.
decided to get out with us."
Yes, Elg, the one that doesn't like you anymore.
It's not my fault she can't cook as well as me.
Yes, that's it. That's it, Elg. Oh, I saw a fight. Kitten, jumps up. There was a
Fight?
yeah, there was a large dwarf, just beating a man.
She's gonna like literally put a palm to her face as she remembers what he's talking about.
Gondrick coughs a little and says, "Well, wasn't quite that."
We were just having fun.
Yes, and I'd like to think that I put up some sort of challenge.
Yara's gonna kind of scoff into her beer.
And I look at John Rick in the face. But next time you challenge me to it, make sure you're using your fist and not your magic.
Well, nobody specifically said no magic. And besides, like I said before, you were allowed to use your magic too.
What magic?
Exactly.
The magic of anger.
Yeah.
But, because next time you use your magic on me, instead of beating you with my fist, I'm going to beat you with my hammer.
Yes, well, there's no need for that, as I'd say, well, we have no need to hurt each other anymore.
Well,
I agree.
I see our group dynamic hasn't changed much.
Is everyone's kind of sitting down at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Yara's gonna take a really long drink from her ale or beer, whatever it is,
Ale.
and kind of put it down on the table and go, all right. Well, now that we have our pleasantries out of the way, I think we should figure out what we're doing.
Johnson, tell them what you
Yes.
told me about the delicious power.
Ah, yes, the challenge that awaits me. I've told our friend here about a quest, if you will, that I could use all the help accomplishing.
And I'd still like to hear the details of this quest.
Ah, yes. Well, I think I describe it pretty well, but I think our friend here can describe it the best. And he looks at Elg.
Well, all I know is we go somewhere, we beat up someone mean, and then we take his power and cook it.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's it.
How would we cook it, Eld?
The same way I cooked your magic.
Oh boy. And you guys went 3 weeks with him by yourselves.
I am sorry to break it to you all, but we already have a task that needs doing.
What is that?
Somebody needs their soul back.
Zero will like raise a hand and purse his lips yep, that's me.
Keaton loudly kind of coughs into his hand.
You don't have a soul?
I'm assuming I'm sitting next to Yara, right?
I assume so. And maybe so on.
Alright, so he's gonna get real close to Yara and look directly at Elg and say, "We look similar, right?"
Well,
She's gonna
she's
kind
red.
of cough into her drink.
I point at Yara and says,
Like-
she's happy and you're grumpy. That's
Why?
the difference.
Yara's just gonna laugh at that.
Aye, that's very accurate. But do you notice how we have similar features, like our horns?
Yes.
Notice how she's red and I'm white.
You weren't born white?
No, I was born red, and I traded my soul mistakenly to devil. So I am now white. I would like to be red again.
I lean over. Elg looks kind of surprised at this. He leans over to Zerial. I don't think you should be saying that out loud.
Hey, Jondrick, you have red paint, right?
That's not what I'm looking for.
Yara's gonna
No.
kind of give a grimace, and then
You
kind
know-
of turn and just
He just leans back.
I'm not sure if red's your color, Zerio.
He'll look at you are you kidding me?
Free.
You know, if I don't have any with me, we can always go out and make some.
Oh, yeah.
I think you would look better in blue, honestly.
He did look better.
I mean, he did look very good as blue.
It would match his
Well,
personality.
I'll tell you what. If I get my soul back, I'll give half of it away to a different demon so I can go back to being blue.
How about not?
That was what I call a joke, Soren.
Only an
Yes,
idiot would
but
get
when
the
it comes to you
Dolomite.
and demon deal making, I would rather not joke.
Now let me ask you all this: what is it with the jokes here? We have a task at hand. We need to destroy this corrupt power. Now, are you with me or are you not?
I'm sorry. We just met, so forgive me if we're not inclined to immediately just drop everything and help you.
Well, this one did. And he points to Elg.
Yes,
John,
but
I
Elg
believe
is willing to help everyone.
I
That's right.
believe he would drop anything to go after a deer for a number of spans to cook it.
Especially if that deer looks quite plump and would be great in a stew. Isn't that right, Elg?
That's right.
There
Wait,
you
what?
have it.
So Yara's gonna kind of look at everyone and just go, well, there's also the other question of how far we'd have to travel for each.
The only clues we've managed to gather for Zuriel is we need to go to the Citadel in Osnia.
If there
Alright.
happens to be something on the way that we could be doing, I'm fine with it, but I would very much like to get this matter taken care of.
Right. You
Ah,
said the Citadel.
Do you
Correct.
have another sister there, Elg?
Yes, her name's Bertrand. She's a priestess of Asher. She lives there.
I'm guessing you would like to see your sister again.
Ah.
I'll take that as a no.
You know,
She's feisty.
I have that same reaction with my eldest brother.
You have a brother?
Multiple, in fact.
Did you also have 5?
Y- 3 brothers.
Close.
Yara's just gonna kind of sigh and go, well, does anyone else have any siblings we don't know about?
Hello.
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 hey.
Hello. It starts again.
All good.
I didn't even notice you disconnecting this time.
Hmm.
And Keaton shakes his head.
Gonna kind of look at Dodrick.
John Drake just looks back at everyone and says, "Now, how in the world did we get to talking about siblings?"
Well, they said they have to go to the Citadel, and Bertrand's in the
No,
Citadel.
no. I wasn't looking for an answer.
You can see Keaton Wiley smiling
Quite
behind him.
rude.
She's gonna kind of turn to Jondrick and with a little less like happiness in her voice and expression, she's just gonna be like, so where is this power?
It is right here in Eternia, actually. It's a good start.
Well, like I said, if it's on the way, I'd be willing to help.
And it's not like Eternia is the whole country. She's gonna kind of give a look.
Well,
Well, it depends if we're going to travel by boat or we're going to walk the whole way.
Whatever's quicker, I suppose.
It would be best to travel by boat.
Could we not?
Do you have a fear of boats, Elg?
I don't like water very much.
You know, Elg, you could catch lots of fish on the boat and cook up lots of fish.
I could catch lots of fish without being on a boat.
Yes, but the bigger fish are deeper in the lake or in the sea.
And that's for other people, which I can buy from.
Again,
Oh,
Yara's
don't
gonna
you
kind of
want
look
to
at Jondrick and be
fly?
like, so?
Oh, my apologies. I was rudely interrupted by this talk of fish, which seems to have completely come out of nowhere again.
Well, you're going to have to get used to it, because our group does have spontaneous conversation. It's part of having friends.
Spontaneous conversations.
He considers me a friend.
Chandrik smiles a little and he says, "Well,
Zero,
things can change."
Zero will smile and like pat Elg on the back, like, yes, I do consider you a friend, so far.
And he means.
So far. Ah,
I am
Nothing
sorry
will
about
beat-
hitting you in the face. by the
Nothing will
way.
beat hashtag Hero, though.
I don't know. Elgriel is starting to catch on. I like Elgriel way more.
Don't you? No, it's already another ship. I'm sorry.
Okay, El Grail.
Elgriel. Or
Oh.
Zero Elg, whatever you want to do.
All right.
There was some ship in the solo session. Forgot what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. What was it?
Was it
Elgric.
Yelg?
Elgric.
Elgric.
Oh yeah, Elgric.
Anyway,
We beat each other's fleshy meat. That's all I can say.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Alright, so back to character. Where, again, is your task? Do you know?
Well, it is just to the east of here.
How
far?
How far is
well-
just to the east?
1 hex is a
Depends.
day, by the way.
Okay. Phew. Wait, I didn't even have to do that. I can just count. 1, 2, 3,
10. So 2 span.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is about 2 span to get there, or it would be about 2 span to get there.
2 span in the opposite direction of where we need to go.
It is
I mean,
not quite
opposites-
in the opposite direction, and it is a very important task, one that does not need to be ignored.
Now, no need to get so upset. That's my job.
If we decide to help him with his task, I'd still like to know who we're supposed to be killing.
Yes, that
That's
would be
not
relevant
good at it.
information.
Or where we will be going.
I think he wants to kill the stronghold.
The
I'm
strong.
The
sorry.
whole stronghold?
What?
I mean, I've hit a wall before, but not a stronghold.
Now, see, this quest, oh crap, completely lost my train of thought. Okay.
Take your time.
This quest, see it. Once we're done with it, it will reshape this whole world as we know it. It is a very important quest, one for the greater good.
Okay, DM. In relation to our knowledge of the world and stuff, does this
For the
sound
great-
like domestic terrorism or some shit?
Sort of. That's actually a good way of putting it. Also, Keaton kind of drones after he finishes it for the greater good.
Hmm.
Are you
Greater good of
fucking
what?
insane?
For the greater good.
The greater good.
God damn it. That is great.
Are you insane? We can't just take out a superpower.
Well, we.
You do realize.
It is not quite that easy.
You do realize that stronghold is the seat of Karak's power in the
Oh
world.
yes, I know all too well. That is why we.
Yara's
must go
gonna kind
there.
of cock her head at the name.
Karak?
You want us to storm the bastion of Karak. Who knows how many paladins are staying there?
And I don't think I would like to find out, honestly.
I might have a good idea.
Would you be willing to share that information?
No, but that's not the point. The point is we would be doing a great service to the world. Something that needs to have been done for a very long time.
What service is this?
Erase a very evil power from the world, of course.
The stronghold.
Elk will do a lot of things, but killing a lot of people for no reason, Elk won't do.
Well, it is for no reason. It's for the greater good.
For no reason.
Yara's gonna kind of stand up at this point and be like, if you don't tell us what we're doing, we might as well just leave here and head to Golish to get a boat.
Or go around. Alec, let's go around.
Yes, Elg. If we go around, we can catch the stronghold on the way.
Yeah,
That's-
just beat that out on a weekend.
Exactly.
What is your
I
plan?
do not believe we can take out the entire stronghold, the bastion of Karak's power. I don't see a reason why we would want to take out the seat of Karak's power.
They are weak. We are most definitely stronger than them. Karak is weak. Karak is evil.
What has he done?
Evil, you say?
Yes.
You do realize what land you are in, don't you?
Oh, I know very well.
I wouldn't go around saying that then.
I have made up my mind. I've made up my mind a while ago. I know what I'm doing.
I mean, I believe he is a bit on the violent side, but he's not evil.
Oh. Would you like to...
I cannot go with a plan to destroy the seat of Karak's power for no reason than what you say is the greater good, whatever that is.
Would you like to hear a story?
It depends. Does that story include a solid, good reason to take on one of the strongest powers in the world?
It does. In fact, this story, it's changed the way I've looked at things forever.
Then why don't you enlighten me?
Very well. But first, I will need a fine glass of ale. Keaton, why don't you go get me a glass of ale?
He raises his hand with a finger up.
Yara's
Oh.
just gonna kind of push her chair back and get up again and take her own mug up to be refilled.
Oh, I thought you were okay. Never mind. I thought you were hinting at him flipping me off or something.
Oh no, he's ordering one.
Okay, that makes more sense. Actually, the other one could make sense too, but
Yeah, good.
All right, so I get to the bar. Is the bartender like putting out another drink for Keaton?
Yeah. When he goes up there, he sees you. Another one?
Sure, and she's gonna hand her mug across, and she's gonna take the mug of ale for Jondrick and kind of give it a sniff,
Okay.
and like look like she's about to sip at it.
Oh, the innkeeper will tell you, like, you all drink for free, but those two will have to pay.
Understandable, my friend. You can add it to his tab. I'm gonna point at Jondrick,
All right.
Zero will chuckle out loud.
and I'll take both over and slide
Mhm.
one to Jondrick.
Well, there's your ale.
yes, thank you. And he takes it, and he drinks it, and he drinks it, and he drinks it until it's completely empty. And then he just forcefully puts the tankard down on the table, and he says, "It all starts in a small village, a small village between Kor and the stronghold. You see, this village, I was born in this village. The name does not matter now. You'll figure out why later." So you see, it was a very peaceful village, a very small village at that. Mostly made up of farmers, a big farming community. When I was of age, I was taken by paladins of Karak to become one. You see, I trained there for many, many years. But then one day, some paladins came back from a mission that they had to go on, a mission in the name of Karak. See, we would go to these smaller villages, even bigger ones too, and we would preach in the name of Karak.
As
And-
those of Karak do.
Yes, indeed. As they do far too aggressively. You see, they came back and spoke of a calling that happened recently in a small village between here and Core, well, between Stronghold and Core. And I got a little worried because, as you all should know, a calling of a village means they completely razed the village and slaughtered its people in the name of Karak. So I was sent there to check for survivors. And as I was sent to that village to check for survivors, and when I got there, I figured out it was unfortunately mine. And that's when I saw my whole family, my mother and my father and all of my siblings and my wife and my newborn son all slaughtered. Now, does that sound like something a good god would do?
There must have been a reason for the culling. They wouldn't just go out on a limb and slaughter an entire village. That is not what the followers of Karak do. Do you know of any reason? What were the villagers doing? What would they have possibly been doing?
John,
Hmm?
I think
No,
his mic's muted.
no response. I killed the
Keen
group.
pipes up and asks you, what do you know of the followers of Karak?
Well, I was raised as a follower of Karak.
Oh, and they're very open about other or praising other people, are they?
I didn't say they were. But they wouldn't slaughter an entire village for no reason.
For the calling of that village.
Do what?
Yeah.
Yara's just gonna kind of look at him and goes, either way, this still isn't adding up.
What's not adding up?
The fact that they wouldn't have slaughtered an entire village for no reason, and the fact that you don't seem to be able to produce a reason. Or at least know of what they would have justified it as.
Well, logically, me being from the village and taking frequent trips there, I know that they have done nothing wrong. They never announce these callings. You see, they keep them rather between the paladins who have committed them. For I believe deep down they knew that what they were doing was very terrible.
John,
Yes.
you suck at telling stories. Remind me to teach you how to tell them better.
Yes, you've told me that before. I'm not here to tell stories, though. I am here to take action. Action against evil.
How do you know something isn't wrong with Carrick himself? Why must the whole stronghold fall?
Karak. Well, that is where Karak's direct followers are. It is said that Karak gives direct orders to the stronghold, after all. Or at least that is what I heard.
So let me see if I'm getting this right. If we agree to help you, we are walking in blind to a stronghold and expect to take the entirety of it down, and then also take the power away from a god?
And the host of mercenaries that lives there.
Well, it is not entire. We are not walking into this entirely blind. For you see, you have me. I will be your
Oh, I feel so comfortable now.
El goes over and puts a hand on Jondrik's shoulder.
Jandrik, I don't think your family would be very happy if you avenged them by slaughtering a bunch of people.
I know I wouldn't.
You did not know my family like I knew them.
Oh no, I'm saying
I've
I'm
lost-
very happy if you do this.
But I have lost family.
You all don't seem to be getting the point. I was betrayed by my god, a god that I have given many faithful years of service to. And there were many innocent, devout followers of Karak in that village who were slaughtered too, all under Karak's orders.
And I am
Well-
saying that they would not slaughter an entire village on a whim. There must
John
have been a reason for them to do that.
John
Yes,
Drake
you
hits
have
his
to-
fist and he slams it against the table and he says, "Well, they did. Karak is evil. I've told you."
You'll have to forgive us, but it does sound like a vengeance-filled rant. If we can come up with some sort of proof behind this, we would consider joining you. But right now, we can't.
And even if we found proof, at what point do we think we'd stand a chance against the entire stronghold?
We're nowhere near as strong enough yet.
Yeah, Zero
There.
needs his soul back.
No, they are.
I- I'm not
Either
saying
way.
it's an impossibility, but I am saying that it's impossible right now.
And plus, you want to kill a god. You can't kill a god. That's why they're gods.
Well, we might not be able to.
Yes, nothing is impossible.
I say we make our way to the Citadel.
Yes, and we stop by the stronghold on the way.
No.
That is the opposite
John,
direction.
what are we going to do in the stronghold?
What do you think, Keaton?
Die.
Ah, you've proved yourself in combat. I don't believe you would die. I don't know about the others here. But I do know that this one, and he points to Elg, this one could definitely stand a chance.
How many people are
In
Get
the
out.
stronghold. How many people are in the stronghold? Good question.
I guarantee there's more than we can handle, even at full strength.
And that's where the host of paladins live.
They'll be down around us and we'll be slaughtered, no matter how many we take with us. That this isn't something that we can take on as a small group. If you want to do something as big as taking out the stronghold, you're going to need a larger force, allies.
Mercenaries.
Yes.
Yes, hired guns.
Yes, that is what you all are
God.
currently.
No, we are not enough. You're going to need more.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from. While we're on the way, we can pick up a many mercenary as you please.
With
I
what
know.
money?
That's what we're saying. You want us to go to the stronghold first. We can't afford to get anyone yet. It's going to have to wait.
Don't followers of Asher not like followers of Karak?
Wait,
Well,
what'd
I
you say?
mean, they get along just fine.
Oh, okay.
No, they don't.
mind.
Sorry. Wait, you mean followers or priests and such?
Followers.
When I was in Osnia, I remember a lot of the time we didn't much like the big people of Karak came around.
Yes, and for good reason. Karak is evil.
Well, if you want people to take the stronghold, who better than the people who don't like the stronghold? We can go to the Citadel, get more people, and help find Zeriel's soul.
I think that sounds like an excellent idea.
John Drake looks around at everyone else and then back to Elg and he says, "That is a fine idea, actually, but you told me when we first met that these people didn't listen to you."
They don't.
But he's not going alone.
Either
Keaton
way,
kind of whispers over. John, this is one you should let go.
Our current
I
destination
cannot.
is
I
the
cannot let go
Citadel.
of the slaughter of my family. You know that,
We're
Keenan.
not suggesting you completely let it go, you oaf.
What did you just call me?
You heard me. We are suggesting that you leave it alone until it is sure that you will not just die and bloody yourself on the rocks.
I know I will not die. I have special powers that are no match for the paladins of Karak.
They're no match.
All right, everyone hear this? John's got this.
Exactly.
Yara is gonna kind of sigh again and kind of push up from the table and go, I'm exhausted from traveling. I know I am going to at least get a good night's rest here. Whatever we decide on doing, I hope we don't go to slaughter ourselves.
Yes,
With that, I'm gonna go to the innkeep and
Hands you some
make
pair
sure
of
there's a
keys.
room available. Yep, I'm
Yes.
just gonna head up to
yes, I'm much rather not risk my life for someone who thinks they can handle a troop of paladin by himself with his special powers.
Yes, I believe it would be a good idea to let you all rest for the night before we set out to the Citadel on the morrow.
And give me a little. Give Elk a little more time. Elk does thinking. He's educated. He can come up with a good plan.
So Zero will stand up to go to his room and he'll look at Jedrick and say, we're not saying that you can never get your vengeance, but we are saying it's not going to happen yet. You can choose to stay with us, but we're not doing this siege until either we're much stronger or we've built allies that will assist us. I'm sorry. And he'll turn and go.
Elg, that hammer of
Yes.
yours, could I see it for a short while?
He holds it closer. Are you gonna give it back?
I will.
And he holds out.
Ooh. There you
Oh,
go.
hey.
Ah.
Yeah, so last thing I heard was Zero went up to Jondrick and said, and then like it literally.
God
cut off
damn
there.
it. That was
Y'all
really
get it.
good by me, too. Fuck!
That's
I'm
fine. Say
sorry.
it again.
So he'll get up and he'll go to walk away, and he'll turn back into Jondrick and say, we're not saying that you can't have your vengeance, but we are saying we can't have it yet. We are not strong enough. We need allies, and we need to grow stronger ourselves. You can choose to come with us, but you have to understand that it's not going to be a top priority for a while.
Well,
I'm sorry.
let me ask you this. Will you at least help me in my quest?
When the time comes that we are ready, yes. If you assist our group for a while.
I do not know. I'm not convinced taking out the seat of Karak's power is any bit of good idea.
Well, I'm going
But
on the assumption that they are actually in the wrong here. If they're not, that would need to be discussed.
we will just have to see later.
Elk doesn't know.
Elg,
Elk will go with the group.
Elg, I need to take this up to my room to see exactly what magical properties it may have. I will bring this back down to you shortly.
Okay.
Soren is going to struggle taking the hammer up the stairs and into the room. It's a big two-handed maul, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Elk
okay,
is gonna be following him up the stairs.
So yeah, Soren is hauling this giant-ass hammer up to the room.
Okay.
And then performing an identify ritual on it.
All right.
As a separate question, Vokdag Elfarak, the apple farmer,
Yeah.
he said he was off adventuring, right?
Yeah.
Last we saw him?
Mhm.
Okay, just making sure.
So,
Yeah.
That's it. So the mall, you can tell. So it's goes +1. It's magic, easily. But you can tell there's something else. Like it wants to attune, basically, but for some reason it can't. The gym seems restless inside the cage.
This is strange. I've never seen any kind of magic like this. Soren is going to not identify, detect magic, and see what kind of magic is on this thing.
I think abjuration. And abjuration and necromancy.
Elg, this may be a dangerous weapon.
Oh yeah, it's a weapon.
Dangerous for you, not just your enemies.
Why do you say that?
It is swathed in necromantic energy.
Is it only the crystal? Sorry.
This crystal is almost like beckoning for something. It wants something. I have never
Maybe.
seen that before.
Maybe Elk should cook it something.
Uh,
And you said necrowata?
the kind of magic that is used to bring people back from the dead to attack you.
Oh, that's bad, right?
Generally, yes.
Okay. Can Elk have his hammer back?
And Soren hands the hammer back.
Thank you. He easily lifts it over his
Shoulder.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Thank you, Soren.
What time of day did we get back into town, by the way?
It's probably around a little past midday when you got back. So right about now it's, yeah, say around 3-ish.
Okay. So Yara's gonna wait about an hour, kind of rest up a little bit in her room, and then come back downstairs.
Mhm.
Is anyone left down there?
Soren is down there with a book.
Jondrik's down there too, just drinking.
Cool beans. So that's the only people who are in the tavern?
Yeah. No one else. It's no one else in this tavern today.
Okay.
Not until it gets dark, really, does it like pick up.
Yeah, people are working.
She's gonna come down and kind of tap Soren on the shoulder and go, I'm going to be out for a bit.
All right. I will be either here or at the church.
I'll find you. And then she kind of just walks out the door. Kind of shooting Jondrik a little, like, ugh, he's still here kind of look.
All right.
I deserve that.
Yep.
Okay.
You keep rolling characters that aren't very popular with the group, aside from Radnor.
I know it's popular.
Fandor was the soul of this group.
That was amazing.
Excuse me?
Holt was the daddy.
And Yara's the mother.
I'm the mother!
The mother.
Fandor's like the lovable brother that, like, everyone loves, and he's the all-star.
The drugged uncle.
Yeah, I actually created Fradnor years ago, and I just put him in here. That was for I did a Pathfinder kind of tutorial campaign. I DM'd for new players, and Fradnor was the first guy they had to talk to.
Nice.
He was actually the quest giver. But
I love that.
so while they're down there, Jondrik's gonna walk over to Soren and with his sword in hand, he walks over to Soren and he says, You say you can identify magic and such in things, correct?
I can.
And I'm assuming you're sitting at a table.
Yeah.
So he places the sword on the table, the menacing looking sword on the table, and he says, Would you have a look at this?
Soren picks it up and examines it there. I suppose I can. Give me a few minutes. And he takes the sword up to his room.
Mm-hmm.
And
By the way, it's a picture of it on your thing.
nice.
Is
A
it
short
that?
sword, by the way.
Short sword.
Mhm.
He's carrying around a Daedric sword.
Is it
Or
the
what
sword
looks
with
like a Daedric sword from Skyrim.
Oh.
I love it.
Fusro Daw, motherfuckers.
Hold on, I have one to show you, Avery.
Okay, so it looks like a pretty fucking evil sword. It's a
Yeah.
short sword, though. What are you saying? Who needed to tell me something? But
I'll send you this Discord, don't worry.
okay.
Okay. Oh god, when he goes downstairs, he's going to go over if he's still down there.
To who?
Kaiden.
Oh, Keaton. You and eyes. Anyway. Yeah.
So,
Doesn't really know what to do with himself.
okay. And I go up to him and go up to him and ask, can you tell me something about Jondrik?
What would you like? Wait, hold on. Where's John Drake right now?
He probably went back to the bar,
Okay.
finishing that second drink he would have bought.
Mm-hmm.
So,
4
yeah.
copper per drinks, by the way.
Okay.
Enjoy. So Keaton nods and motions you out of the inn.
I
Elk.
follow.
So he brings you around to the side. All right. What would you like to know?
First off, how long have you known him?
Half a month, about.
So not too long.
No, not too long.
I didn't want to be rude, but do you think he's full of shit?
No, I believe him.
You believe him? No, I'm about his great power. Because, I didn't even use my maws and I took him down. How is he going to, where's his great power?
I don't know. I believe he's broken.
Broken? It looks fine to me.
And he's kind of deadpan, or you can see his eyes find the bandages, and he just looks deadpan at you.
Okay, is this guy Kakashi Sensei or some shit?
No.
Nice.
Well, what I mean is I don't see any cracks in him.
Yes. Well, you've seen the power he uses, yes?
Yeah, it kinda hurt.
How did it taste?
I didn't get a chance to taste it.
Yes. Well.
You know, I have trouble keeping priorities when I'm in that state.
You should try and keep hold of your mind when you're fighting.
I only, sometimes I can't help it. It's just spur of the moment. Like, whenever I see friends get hurt, or somebody's being really, really mean to me, or whenever Meatball is threatened, or whenever someone tries to hurt Meatball.
Meatball.
Yes, Meatball. And L does a weird little skittish thing with his mouth, like a.
Mhm.
And Meatball pops out of his bag and runs up to his shoulder. Little Meatball.
Oh, you carry around a rat.
Meatball's not a rat, he's a friend.
Rats can be friends, just not when they're gnawing on you.
Meatball doesn't really like to gnaw on people, he likes to gnaw on fruits and sweet things. And you could, Kaiden can see this is an obese rat.
Sounds about right.
He's my little taste tester.
Ah,
I think I've spoiled him enough to where he doesn't like anything that's bad.
you spoiled him so he doesn't like anything that's spoiled.
Yes.
Funny.
It takes one to know one, you know what?
Sure.
And,
Well, if we're all done, I guess I'll go and enjoy my sitting.
okay. And I was just gonna wander around town.
Yar, what are you doing?
I was going to go visit some long dead friends.
Oh, okay.
She wants to spend about 2 hours there.
That's something-
She's just kind of talking to them and sitting with them.
You notice the area around it's quite a lot cleaner.
That's nice. And like their graves obviously look tended or like.
Oh yeah, that and like just everything around the church.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna kind of spend 2 hours there hanging out with them, and then finish up and head back to the inn.
Identifying that sword, what does Soren find out?
Oh, so it's also +1 sword.
Okay.
There's no specific well, there's no specific magic about it. Although because your character is, you can tell it's not an arcane magic about.
So it's a magical sword, but powered by something that isn't arcane.
Mm-hmm. You can tell like it wants to. It's slightly hungry. And I just always tell you like once per day you can do the absorb element spell.
The absorb element?
Yeah.
I'm guessing absorbs elements.
Are you sure?
I could be wrong. It could be all about cheese, but you know,
Gee.
it's an overlarge cheese knife.
Don't remind me of cheese. Brings me back.
Really?
It makes me remember the halfling. My
Oh,
halfling with a giant
yeah.
cheese wheel.
He rolls.
Just reminds me
Alright.
of Shea Gorath. I'm gonna make a character like that.
Oh yeah, mage.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, what do you guys after a few hours milling about? John, I believe you get your short sword back.
Yes, and I explain what's up, what's weird about it, and what you can
It
do.
hungers. It hungers.
And then Soren is going to put his book away and go back to the church and continue cleaning it.
Okay.
And also put up a sign of Asher.
Out of, or what do you make it out of?
Some chalk in his component pouch.
Okay. Yeah, besides that, anyone else want to do anything? If not, then the day will pass quietly.
John Drick's still just chugging ale on his
Oh.
fourth one.
I was gonna ask, is the bard still in town?
Oh, Sarad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yara's gonna kind of wait down in the bar to kind of see if he's gonna make an appearance and performance.
Generally, he'll show up after dark and after people come in for a drink. I guess if nothing else, then what won't happen. The sun sets down over the ridge, and the townspeople will start to mill in, or slowly make their way into the tavern.
Yep, Soren's gonna be sitting at one of the stalls on the side,
Okay.
taking a drink and his usual book.
All right. So yeah, you guys after it gets packed enough, you see a door in the back open, and Sarad flourishly steps out, his lute across his back like a shield, and his white hat, and he takes the stage.
Yara's gonna kind of move to like a table that's kind of in the middle of the crowd.
And yeah, he just kind of starts to play a little bit. Plays, tries to entice the villagers around here. You can all see Jondrick brooding on the bar.
What a moody little thought hand.
Do what?
What a moody little thought.
And Keaton's just kind of in the corner trying not to be noticed.
He's just like sitting over there in the corner all by himself.
Trying not to be noticed by anything, yeah.
Okay.
You get the feeling he doesn't like people.
On to the fifth glass of ale.
LOL.
Hashtag Zeriel.
And Elle goes up to Soren. Alright, I spent all day with Jemmy. I don't feel anything wrong.
I am not sure what exactly will happen or when. Possibly in the midst of combat. Like I said, it almost feels hungry in a way. Like it wants something. That gem there.
I tried feeding it some oats and some apples from the farm over there, but nothing happened.
I have a
Are you guys
feeling.
referring-
Do what?
Are you guys referring to his hammer?
Yes.
Yes, Jemmy.
You have. Wait. You named your hammer Jimmy.
Jemmy.
Jemmy. Oh,
Mhm.
alright.
You're
Because of
saying it hungers.
Yes, it was bizarre. Examining
other
the
one.
magic in that.
but apparently it's really picky.
I have a feeling that what it hungers is not a good thing.
Wait, no, the hammer doesn't hunger. That was the short sword.
Oh,
The,
restless. Right, okay. It's not hunger, it's restless.
So
Like it
nothing
wants
special about the
something.
hammer?
There was something special. It's the gem inside of it. It's restless.
And it's a maul, not a hammer.
It. Okay, yeah. Okay, big hammer.
Very
Sorry.
He has a magic maul.
I do.
The gem in the big hammer, the maul. It wants something. It's restless. I'm not sure what exactly that is.
Well, I spent all day taking it for a walk, so
Again, I am not sure what exactly it wants. We may see the next time we find ourselves in a fight. Hopefully that won't be for a while, but we never know.
So Yara's gonna kind of wait through the first song and clap politely along with everybody else as he finishes. And she's gonna go up to the bar and she's gonna get a drink. And she's gonna pay for another drink as well. How many gold is it for a normal drink again?
He's like,
That's 4 copper.
Yeah, 4
Ah,
copper.
sorry, 4
Copper
copper.
pennies.
Well, Yara, you don't pay for it.
Oh no, I'm paying for an extra one, like specifically.
Oh, okay.
And she's gonna walk over to Keaton and kind of hold out the other one and be like, "Do you mind?"
No, not at all. Takes it, moves over.
I've noticed you kind of secluded yourself.
Only slightly.
Is it because, and she kind of like motions on her own face, like where his bandages cover his?
Oh, sort of.
Ah. If it makes you feel better, I understand getting the odd look.
Hmm.
She's gonna kind of like give like a smile.
Yeah, it's hard to make out his what face he's making, but wow, Jimmy. What face he's making behind the mask.
And she's gonna kind of turn her attention back to the music since he doesn't seem to be very forthcoming with conversation.
And at this point, Jondrick would have finished his 6, and then he would have come stumbling over to where Yara and Keaton are. And is there space to like sit down next to Keaton?
Yeah, probably getting a little tight, but
He sits
it's
down.
a table against the back wall, so it would usually just seat 4 people.
Okay.
Okay, so he comes over and he sits down next to Keaton, and then he looks at Yara, and then he says, "Hey, you better not be messing with my friend, you better not be messing with my friend here."
She's gonna kind of give like a scowl at him and be like, "I wasn't doing anything."
John, calm down. It's fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm great, actually. Really great. I mean, that ale is definitely not as good as mine, but you know, it does the job.
God, your character is such a dick.
Yara's gonna kind of bite her. She's kind of upset at him disrespecting their kind of pub, but she's not gonna say anything.
You know, this music is really great. And then he kind of wraps his arm around Keaton and starts swaying to it.
He grows very taunt.
What was the name of the bard again?
Sarad.
Sarat?
Sarad.
Okay, she's gonna kind of look over and go, "That's Sarad. He's been here for a while."
And what instrument is he playing?
A lute, as is tradition.
Yeah, that lute is, it sounds pretty good. It's again not the best I've heard. Everything here is pretty mediocre, but I mean,
Oh my god.
I can
Again, she's
play.
gonna kind of bite her tongue.
I can play really well. Not the lute, of course, but
She's gonna kind of scoff. "You play?"
oh, I do indeed well. I haven't played in quite some time. Might be a little rusty.
John, you should go up and play. After Sarad's done, of course.
You really think so?
Yes.
You think they'd like me? I mean, I haven't played in a while, like I said, but you know, I still think I'm pretty good.
You woodenly says, I think that would be a fine idea.
Well, all right. And then he pulls out his vial.
Has he had his arm
Something
around
like that?
Keaton this whole time?
And
Well-
and until after he got his file out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pronounced vial. Okay.
I mean,
I'll just call it vial.
He just look at you plainly. He's like, yeah, that's not happening.
Ah.
And Elk reaches into his patch.
Are you sure?
And he puts down 1 gold piece.
He looks down at it, looks up. No.
He reaches into the pocket again, puts 4 more gold pieces.
Please. Elk will be good. Elk can cook. Elk will follow all the rules.
He
Alright,
cut
in a
out.
practice motion, slides the gold talents off the table. Fine.
Yay! Elk will make you a meal just so you know how. Just for in repayment, so you know how good Elk is.
Just for reference, what is a vial?
A violin.
Oh, okay.
Is
I was confused.
would the song be about done by now, or
He's playing the fiddle.
yeah?
Sure. Yeah.
So, Jondrick looks over to Keaton and Yara and says, "Wish me luck." Of course, I don't think I'll need it. And then he kind of stumbles up to the bard.
Yara's gonna kind of scowl at his back a little as he leaves, but
Mhm.
return to drinking.
And as he stumbles up to the bard, he says, "You know, you can take a break now. I've got this.
Oh, really? You've got this.
I do indeed."
Alright, well, it looks like I've warmed them up for you.
Natural one
Yes,
incoming.
but it won't be needed. I think I'll knock their what do you call what they wear under the boots? The socks. Yes, I'll knock those off.
Yes, well, Zerata takes a bow and heads off to the bar. Food.
So John
And-
just kind of stands there, kind of awkwardly.
Mm.
And he
You see
kinda
a flood of people in front of you. It's a slightly raised stage.
Okay. So yeah, he stands on the stage kind of awkwardly, and then kind of tries his best to position his vial, getting it ready, and he says, I'm gonna play, and it's gonna be good. I can assure you."
Yara's gonna snicker into her cup.
And then he starts playing.
Yeah, make me a performance check with disadvantage.
Yes.
This will be great.
Performance.
Oh goodness.
All right, that's not too bad, but of course, you as you play a song, you're fairly sure it's fantastic. But everyone else, you kind of hear. So you hear a violin being played, but not a song, and there's quite a few scratching, quite a few times where he scratches the violin, and at the end of the song, you kind of look up, really happy with yourself, and everyone's just kind of not enjoying themselves.
See, I told you it would be fantastic.
Soren is going to point at Jondrick and whisper, "Would you mind leaving the stage for the proper bard? You are giving me a headache."
Did you say you wanted an encore?
And a random person, no, get off!
You said you wanted an encore, right? Am I hearing this right?
And yeah, well, hold on.
Zero's audibly chuckling to himself.
Okay.
Watching this.
A rogue piece of meat flies toward the stage and misses you.
It's fantastic.
Hey, no wasting food.
Do I know which direction?
Out calls
Just
from
come
the
in front of you.
kitchen.
There's a crowd. People.
So
least
at this
15.
point, John Dirk would say, "You know what? Fine." And then he puts his vial away, but instead he tries his best to pull out that menacing-looking short sword. And he just holds it out in front of him, and he says, "You all liked it, didn't you?"
I will make a intimidation check with disadvantage.
Dario will start making his way towards the stage.
Soren
You
is
notice
as
the front
well.
people have started backing up.
Soren is making his way towards Jondrick.
Jeez, terrible rolls.
I mean, disadvantage, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're all. Yeah, no, they don't. Oh wait, you have a +6. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible rolls. All right. Oh yeah, nobody said anything. Many of them are glaring at you.
Jondrick, I believe it is time you left the stage and maybe went up to your room.
I don't have to listen to you. What was it? Sarah. Soren? It's Sarah. I don't have to listen to you.
Soren glances over to Zerial.
Listen, we've developed a good reputation in this town, and if you're going to associate with us, you cannot act like this. Get off the stage.
Well, I think I played pretty well.
You did
You
not.
should be proud. You should be proud.
We're not, because you did not. Now get off the stage.
At this point, he starts stumbling towards Zerial with the sword out still.
Everyone kind of hears a lute being thrummed lightly. How much health do you have, Jondrick?
45.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Oh god, I have to roll a new character. The bard's gonna murder me in one stroke.
I love it.
You
After a
pissed
terrible
off-
performance.
Listen,
It's
you pissed him off.
40 what?
Pissing everyone off.
45.
Yeah.
45. Okay.
Please
So-
spell, huh?
And Jondrick, you hear the melody very, very loudly, and it's very soothing. And as you walk with your sword outstretched, you kind of your eyelids get heavier, and you kind of start to get lower to the ground. As halfway halfway between you and Zerial, you fall down, sleeping.
Soren is going
Fine.
to go up to Jondrick, disarm him, take the sheath off his belt, and keep the sword.
Oh, that's gonna end well.
He has more weapons, by the way.
Yes,
Zero-
but I'm not going to give this man back his evil sword tonight.
Dario will motion to Soren and say, "May I?"
I am just going to keep this not very good sword in safekeeping.
Ostrad flourishes back out. Alright, everybody. It's all okay. How about another song?
As you hear Elg singing Dwarvish folktales from the kitchen.
In Dwarvish, I take it?
Yep.
Well, Zerial, looks like Elg is... The innkeeper actually let him cook. I didn't think innkeepers did that.
I don't know what he said, but I guess he convinced him to let him.
And after a little bit, when Elg's done cooking, he brings a dish out to the barkeeper and says, "Here you go. I use my own spices, so you don't have to worry about your stock."
Does it expect? I don't eat yet.
Elg looks at him a little crestfallen. "You could at least try it."
What is it?
What would he have in his bag? Would he have any?
You have,
You could just
he'd
say
be well-stocked.
stew.
Meat and vegetables.
Oh, it is, slightly battered crow poached in raspberries mixed with, asparagus with a little paprika.
Alright, he takes a bite. Takes a bite, puts it in his mouth, and hands you back the plate.
Alright though. I have a puppy I can feed.
And Elg's kind of miffed at this, goes with the 2 plates and hands one over to Yara. Here you go.
She'll kind of accept it, but kind of put it on the table. Thank you, Al.
At least somebody here appreciates Elk's cooking.
Soren is going to go
Next
over
up
to
on
that
that.
table. What is his name again?
It's getting crowded. Sherrod or Keaton?
Keaton, that guy.
Because it fits 3 people.
Well, Soren's not gonna sit it. It's gonna stand at the table, and
Okay.
glance over to Keaton. You may want to get your companion up to a room.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
He tried to attack the villagers.
I saw.
Soren shrugs and walks towards Zerial.
So he's just lying on the ground right now, Jondrick.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Yara's gonna finish her drink and kind of sigh.
Soren goes up to Zerial. Would you mind helping me with this man? We need to move him out of the way.
I'm not helping move him. He got himself in this mess.
I'm not saying we carry him upstairs. I'm saying we move him somewhere where someone won't trip on him.
How about we move him against the wall? That's as much as I'll do.
That's what I was thinking.
Alright.
Is Elk sitting with me and
Keaton.
Yes,
Keaton.
enjoying a very well done meal.
Okay.
It is delicious in every possible way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keaton's just sitting there and, enjoying himself.
So,
Yara's gonna kind of look back and forth between.
Between bites.
So, is Bertrand tomorrow?
The what?
Bertrand, my sister in the Citadel.
Oh, well, I very much doubt it will make it by tomorrow.
Well, I know that, but are we traveling there?
I don't know. Any likelihood, perhaps you should write her a letter.
Yara?
Or I could write it for you and you could compose it.
Yes, that'll work.
Reading the situation.
If you have intelligence less than 6, you can't read and write.
Alright.
Actually, no, it's less than 8. My bad.
Okay. Soren is going to go up to bed. Before that, Soren is going to ask Elg if he has any more food.
Yara hasn't really touched it, so she's gonna kind of slide the plate over the store and go, I'm just not hungry right now.
Oh, looks a little betrayed.
And she's
He
gonna
looks
immediately turn to
scandalized.
him and go, it's all right, Elg. Not everyone's hungry all the time.
He's just scandalized right now.
She's gonna kind of sigh and just take another bite from it before she hands it over to Soren.
I'm gonna for another walk.
And he gets off the table and goes for a walk.
Soren eats the leftovers, goes up to bed.
Alright. With that, if nothing else, I'm assuming Yeah?
Oh, I was gonna say, like, Yara wants to kind of make, like, one more effort to actually, like, have a conversation with Keaton.
Okay.
She's gonna go, so, we've been traveling together for quite a while, and yet I hardly know anything about you.
Oh, I believe it's mutual.
We could change that if you'd like. And she's gonna take a long sip from her ale.
It's been... what? 6 span? 5 span.
Yeah, 5 span.
Give it some time.
Wait, he says that?
What?
No.
Elg or Keaton?
Oh my god!
Keaton says, give it some time.
She's gonna kind of smirk and take another sip from her ale. If that's how you feel about it.
It is.
She's gonna kind of like look at him like, really? Like raise eyebrows.
What?
Just seems strange is all. 10 people having their secrets, but... And she's gonna kind of just trail off.
Make me an intelligence check real quick.
Just a straight intelligence check?
Yeah.
Ha!
Alright. After a little bit more playing and sitting and listening, Keaton will stand up and talk to the innkeeper for a bit before heading upstairs.
Okay. I guess Yara will sit and finish her ale and listen to a little bit more and then go to bed.
I'll
Alright.
go sleep in the apple orchard.
That was nice.
Just pity eating at our apples.
Apples.
I'm running life's house cooking.
That was a good rolls.
Aww.
Alright, well, day passes. Most of the villagers kind of slowly trail off at the end's rod, and the innkeepers are eating. And then everyone heads to bed. Next morning, when the sun comes up, you all wake up. And this music stops.
And suddenly
Elg,
silence
you,
descended.
You wake up in the orchard. Many cores leaving around you, a trail following through the orchard. It's like a...
Our adventurer is looking for a troll now.
Yeah, you guys wake up and what do you want to do?
Yara's probably gonna spend a little bit of time just sitting and praying a little bit and then going back downstairs.
Soren is going to do his morning ritual.
Mage armor?
Not mage armor, prayer, portent,
Yeah.
prep spells.
Well, the important ones are more like the dreams you have.
Okay.
It's not a thing you can like activate. It's just like, oh, I dreamed this would happen. I know it's gonna happen.
Deja
Okay.
vu.
Right now, like something amazing is gonna happen, and something sad is or like bad is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. I got this feeling, you know.
It's in my bones.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what tonight's gonna be.
So it seems like we have a few places that we'd like to go.
To the Citadel!
You have the Citadel, the Stronghold. I think that's it. Oh, Thunder Tree. Someone's talking about Thunder Tree over there earlier.
I still don't want to go. I'm not going to go back to that dragon.
Nope.
Alex doesn't know what a dragon is.
Yeah, you can always meet one. And you guys are significantly stronger now.
Still don't want to go back to that dragon. No thanks.
I
I have
know.
poison resistance.
I wanna.
Screams. I hear
Yara's
screams.
also not feeling happy about the possibility of seeing what's my face again.
The
Right
druid.
off.
That
Yeah.
douchebag.
Hi there. My name's Douchebag.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll agree that.
Yara, by the way, each day you can make an intelligence check if you like. Every time you're, every morning if you like.
Okay.
Which is something I imagine Yara's thinking about.
God,
Alright.
even worse.
Yeah.
Thinking's a word.
Still can't remember.
Thinking is a word.
Can't remember what. I'm so
something-
confused.
There's something about Keaton.
Something about him?
Yeah.
You said I can make that intelligence check once per day?
Yep.
Well, eventually it's gonna work out, right?
I was unless someone wants to use his portent roll.
I have to see it.
Eh.
No, I'm gonna hold on.
Alright, so I'm guessing everyone's in the inn now?
So yeah.
Alright.
Soren is
Elle
going.
gets up and kind of lumbers over. Sorry.
Well, yeah. So, Soren is going to ask Serial up in the room that they are sharing like usual.
People are gonna talk.
Serial, would you mind pitching in some coin for supplies for the journey?
Yes, I'd be happy to.
I believe just a few coins will be enough for basic supplies.
How much do you need?
Let's just say 5. I think will be enough for like food and
Okay.
Copper pennies or silver chims.
Gold, I'm guessing?
how
Gold
much
talents.
silver do you have? Do you have a whole log of silver too?
Got 125 SP.
Okay, how about like 20 silver? That's 2 gold. And then
Oh, was there like a bank thing over at the Three Towers?
Do what?
Is there a bank system over at the Three Towers?
In most cities there are.
God damn it, we could have converted.
They did.
actually I did convert, and technically
Oh.
Zero was there too.
Oh.
Seriously.
What's wrong with that?
I didn't know we went to the damn bank.
I spent a few minutes at the bank, like calculating my money.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fine if I retcon and convert my shit.
that's fine.
Alright.
It's 10 CP to 1 SP and 10 SP to 1 GP, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And when Elle gets to the inn, is the group gathered or are they spread apart?
I mean, they're in the inn, but they're all
Soren
doing
is
the thing.
out and about.
and sworn down about.
Where's just curious, where's John Drake? Like, where did they put him?
You wake up in the inn,
You're like against the
in the
wall.
main room.
In the main room.
Very familiar.
You probably
Okay.
don't feel great.
Yeah. Probably not.
But yeah, oh, you gonna try and do something?
I was gonna ask one of the group when we're leaving.
I'd say as soon as Zerial or Soren gets back with the supplies.
After a few minutes, Soren comes back, supplies.
Alright, and Yara's gonna stand up and go, alright.
So you all gather and start walking out of Ogden. Where are you headed?
Supposed to be
The-
Polish?
Where would the closest port be? Well, the
Gaulish.
best port to go to the next country.
I guess I'm going back here. Sorry, did I do that for a second? But not okay. No, that'd be Gaulish. Unless you have like contacts.
Nope, it'd be
Huh.
Gaulish.
Are we going to the boats?
I'm afraid we would be the better idea.
Yes, we are.
And he shudders a little bit.
Are we also,
She's gonna kind of put an arm around his shoulders. It'll be alright, Elg.
are we also going to Euros?
To where?
Euros.
Yes. That's why we need to get on a boat.
And you can see he's visibly paler and shudders a little bit more.
when we get there, can we leave as soon as possible?
What's wrong, Elk?
I don't want to see Enred.
And Red is.
She's my eldest sister. She lives in Eroge. I think she married a wealthy politician.
Well, good for her.
Sorry, not politician. A wealthy noble or something.
You
She
are
doesn't
turning out
like me
like-
very much.
You are turning out to be such an interesting character.
Why doesn't your sister like you, Elg?
Well, according to her, Elg is very stupid and shouldn't have the name Ember Thistle.
Oh.
I can't do anything right.
Yara's gonna kind of have a frown on her face and goes, "You know that's not true."
I do. Elg is the best, but Enred doesn't.
Ah. Well, in a big city, it's unlikely that we'll come across her at all.
I'd rather not take chances, so... we can go there, just not stay long.
That sounds fine. And then Yara's gonna kind of take the lead and start walking down the road.
Okay.
As we are leaving, Soren hands a big burly cloak to Yara
All right.
and
I still
some
have mine, don't worry.
some cloaks to the other members of the party.
What are these for, Soren?
You will need to wear that when we approach Golish. They don't like
Like as you
tieflings.
say that, she's gonna go and just put it on.
Did you hand out one?
Yes.
Aw, I don't wanna.
I'm not saying you have to wear it, but it might come in handy if it starts raining.
Okay.
So if you don't like the boat, maybe you can hold, you know.
How many conseils are gonna have to make this shooting?
Anyway, so you guys walk into Golish.
And Soren guides the group to the docks.
Okay. So it'll be like it'll take you one span to get there, 5 days.
All right.
Do you want me to reroll my portent stuff, or can I keep the same?
Can I roll all my intelligence?
What? Oh yeah, every day, sure. It's all real quick.
Does the
Oh.
nat 20 do
Yeah.
anything?
Okay, yeah, you remember. You wake up the first day of travel, and you remember Keaton. You've met him before.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Do I like recognize like who he is when I met him, or?
Yeah, although he had a much different set of gear when you saw him at first. He's wearing some shiny armor and a large like axe. But when he came to meet you, the armor kind of melted into leather and the axe melted into a rapier.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me he magically changed his gear? Or like appearance?
No, he well, you don't really see him, but he definitely sounds the same. You met him at the what do you call it? The ruins. Not a thunder tree.
Wait, the ruins not at Thunder Tree?
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the ruins with the goddamn wizard thing that we almost died with all
necromancer?
we totally could have taken him?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, this is the...
The undead guard we were talking to, the one Holt parlayed with.
What the fuck?
So, Yara, remembering this, is gonna kind of give him an odd sidelong look, like out of the corner of her eye.
Mhm.
But she's not really gonna say anything to anyone else yet.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
She's
well,
just gonna keep an extra eye on him.
It's a small world.
That is a very unwise choice to make.
It's the same name, God.
Well, I didn't take stock of his name the first time.
I was only
We
doing
don't
that interrupt.
necessarily remember a character's name from like a month ago that we
Okay.
heard a few times.
That's why you have notes.
Come on.
Um, so yeah, you guys keep walking. And then you pack up all your shit. Keep walking. You 1 second. Okay.
In the lineup, where is he kind of positioning himself?
Soren?
No,
Keaton.
yeah.
Why did I say Soren? He's trying to, walk towards the back.
He would be with.
I guess we should do marching order.
Okay, the first day is gonna be up with Soren near the front. But as she kind of remembers, she's gonna kind of slowly make her way back to the back of the group and start walking with Jondrick.
Mhm.
Making side comments at him constantly.
Of course.
Elg is slugging in the back, dreading the day he has to get on the boat.
Alright, so yeah, a few days pass of walking of mundane chatter. You guys get to Golish. For those of you who haven't seen it before, everyone besides Soren and Zerial, you see this large walled city kind of rise up out of the distance as you walk towards it. And when you get close enough to one of the gates, you can see there's a small line of carriages being checked as they go into Golish, but most of the foot traffic can freely enter or leave.
Cool. As we get up kind of closer to the gate, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy on myself and make my eyes change color.
Okay.
Because my eyes are solid gold currently.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn them into a kind of a brown color.
Solid
What a
brown.
coincidence. Mine
No,
are too.
like- It says I can change them color. Can I change their appearance otherwise?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give myself like humanish eyes. Like
That's
they don't
good.
look exactly right, but they look good enough to be good.
A little lopsided.
I'm doing the same thing.
Okay.
I should have done that
Yeah.
the first time I went through.
You guys are not are really following the trend of all demons have magic, aren't you?
No, it's our part of our infernal legacy.
I know. All right. So it's gonna be. So it is the 39th of Forge Hymn Day, as you guys walk into the place. One of you is gonna have. One of you is gonna have to talk with the shipmaster.
Yes, Soren is going to approach the shipmaster.
Yara is actually gonna kind of hide in the back and kind of hide almost behind Jondrick. Because her face is dark red.
Yeah, you have a
She's
pretty
like-
good hood though.
Okay, she's like just
I
trying
bought
to
you
say as
a
much
really
as
burly
possible.
cloak.
Yep.
So Soren is going to approach the dockmaster and ask
Okay.
for passage to Eros.
He tells you, yeah, he has a ship going out to Rose in a few hours. So it's he's going to charge a penny per day for each passenger.
All right.
Who all is joining?
And Soren points over to the group. Total of, what is this? 6 people? And a rat?
Mhm.
And an owl? My owl's
Do you
back,
see your
by
owl
the
in
way.
the pocket dimension?
Yeah. Let's just go with that, because I forgot to roleplay anything
And-
about my owl.
While we're in Golish, I'd like to look around in Golish for a shop in particular,
A what shop?
a hat shop in particular.
Okay. Okay, investigation check.
Would Soren, if he asks, would Soren be able to direct him to one?
Probably you can get advantage, I'd say. Also, the dockmaster tells you you got 5 hours. If you're not there by the time it's leaving, you missed it.
Investigation.
All right. Thank you very much, Dockmaster. Thank you very much, Dockmaster. And Soren goes back. You have advantage on that.
Oh, okay.
Man, that -3 to investigation though.
Mm.
Okay.
Alright, so Elg starts walking off.
Elg, where are you off to?
Yeah. I want to find a clothing shop. I want a hat.
We have
For
5
reason.
hours, I can guide you to one in a minute.
Hurry up then.
We have 5 hours until the ship leaves for Eros. And Soren points over to the ship where we're headed onto. We need to be back here, I would say in 4 hours, to get aboard. It is going to be 1 penny a day passage. And did he mention how long it would be?
No. But...
But it's 1 day. Let's see.
So for you, it'd be about 3 span.
Ooh.
We will
That's a
be
long
on
time in
that
the water.
ship for 3 span.
It's a long time.
Yep.
15 days.
Yep.
El groans audibly.
She's gonna kind of lean into Soren and whisper, "Do I need to keep this on every day?" Kind of looking at him with like almost like a fear in her eyes, like, "Really, no, please."
I do not know, actually. I'm not sure. I have not met the people who run the ship. They may be more tolerant of other peoples.
She's gonna kind of nod. And
Soren is going to go with Elg to the crafting district.
Okay.
so I guess the rest of us are just hanging out on the docks.
Yeah. Do you all follow, or are you just kind of gonna do the...
Yeah.
Jondrick will follow.
Alright. This
Kinda
gag.
motion
I guess
Wait.
everyone's heading to go. Yara definitely does not want to be on her own in this city.
Alright, well, they can probably lead them. Given the 4 hours, or 3 hours, you can lead them to a hat shop, I believe. What are you looking for?
Yes.
Is this what you were looking for, Elg?
Yes, yes. Alec needs a hat, something to cover his head.
All right. If you all would mind waiting here for a few minutes, I'm going to go make sure Elg doesn't throw all of his money away for a hat.
Yara's gonna kind of nod and is like, "Is the street like clean enough to sit on the side of, or does it look really gross?"
It's not clean, it's not dirty though. It's pretty dusty, and no one, cleans it for a living.
Sorry,
We're in
The
the
rain
middle
does.
district.
sorry, you don't need to come with me. Alec is financially accountable.
Ooh.
I'm just here to help you find the perfect hat.
Oh, okay.
God damn it.
I knew we would go hat shopping sometime. Knew it.
So,
I'm glad.
Soren and Elg go hat shopping.
And Yara's gonna
Isn't
kind of
that-
sit along the side of the road.
Alright,
So, do we find? Hey, do you want us to roll anything to see if Elg finds a
Oh,
hat
yeah.
and he really likes?
what kind of hat you looking for?
Go up to the shopkeeper, I presume.
Yeah,
Boutique keeper.
it's an older guy sitting standing on a bench, and near the middle of the shop, waiting for customers.
Hello. Alec would like to buy a hat.
You do look like you'd need one. What kind are you looking for? And he kind of waves his hand back as you see a myriad of hats.
Alec wants something fluffy and or fuzzy, but not too warm. A little big, able to hide his head very well, but really cool.
How about we
Yes.
just go look?
That'll be fine, and I'll be here if you need anything.
I'll go searching through all the hats.
Umax Hat Emporium.
I love it. Hashtag please canon.
Elg, do you find a hat that you like?
I'm literally looking on Google Images for a hat.
Cool.
Little does everyone know, you're currently dead in a ditch somewhere.
No!
That's sad.
How fucking dare you?
I mean, Umac is
Never
a
ends.
goblin, okay? Umac's a goblin. A really weak goblin at that.
True.
Fuck you.
Well, the tragic deaths in this
Yeah.
campaign never end.
Never end. Fucking.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom while he's searching for a hat.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea. Yeah, let's take a 5-minute break real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use restroom too.
I'd like to say that, I mean, if Fradnor is dead, I mean, at least Emac would live on in his sort of
Except
spirit.
he's not, because apparently he's dead in a fucking ditch.
I think that's terrible. I can't play this anymore. I'm
That's truly, truly terrible. Do you guys know there are salt golems?
What's that?
Nope.
What's a golem made of salt?
No way. I had no idea. Of course, I didn't know what I was expecting when I asked, what is that?
Alright, people, this is a serious question. Which
Oh
one?
dear.
Jeez.
You should get like a pimp hat. Do a pimp hat, please.
Fucking, what the hell am I talking about? Do they have chef's hats?
What kind? Because there's a few different kind.
That is a good question. I don't know the names of chef's hats. I'm not getting a fez.
He's got a fez. You either have to get a fez, or we have to get you an Ambrose hat.
Fez for Fenji and his monkey bun.
I would pay to see a dwarf wearing an Ambrose hat swinging that giant jewel and cage maul around. Please.
Russian cap.
Russian cap?
Like a big snow cap. That'd be kind of funny.
Alright, I'm back at it.
No.
I just smoked again.
Fuck it, I can't find the name of different chef's hats.
Babe, you made the whole living room smell.
Balls.
What?
She came in here and took a hit real quick.
Oh.
I don't like the stuff she's got right now, and I haven't smoked in months, so I'm like, ugh.
I do agree, it smells very bad.
Daggett does.
It's mainly just this batch she got. Usually it smells very floral.
Mostly it's just like high quality stuff smells better than low quality stuff.
Yeah,
That makes
very
sense.
nice quality.
You guys are like, oh, I think I'm cutting out a lot. What
Do
are you
it.
guys talking about? I
Yeah,
heard hit
Yeah, I'm
of
kind of
something
lost
and
too.
it smells bad and what?
We're talking about marijuana.
The illegal.
Oh,
Weed. Wait, is it legal? Where are you guys at?
It's not legal yet. It's
Okay.
legal for some medical reasons.
Colorado.
You lucky son of a bitch.
I don't smoke.
Oh, why can't we be in switched places?
I would add something political to that, but let's not get political. And let's continue this hat shopping adventure.
Oh jeez. D&D politics.
Because
and
Soren
everything
also
comes
needs to
up.
go
I mean, there's
for
nothing
some
political
votes.
about it. It's a fact. Pharmaceutical companies ruin it all.
No, I'm talking about
I
the.
think we should just keep real
Yeah.
world out of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here.
Peasants.
Alright, we all ready?
Are there any drugs
Found a
other than
hat.
marijuana in this campaign?
Okay.
The mix between
Wait.
the fez and the chef's hat. There.
I love it.
That's amazing.
So you don't see it in the shop.
Do I
But
see
I-
a fez in the shop?
You talk to the guy and you describe it, and he kind of stands up and tells you, yeah, he can make it. He'd take a little bit, maybe like 2 hours, about.
Wow. When does our boat leave, Soren?
I believe we have another 4.5. Yeah, 3.5 hours until we need to be back at the docks. That
What would
sounds
you
like
like
a
to
decent
report?
amount of time walking here from the docks, Avery.
Yeah.
Half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
How
would you
much
like
would
to
this
report?
commission cost?
Well, he thinks for a moment, kind of adding it up in his head. With materials and cost of work, I'd say, let's go in even 4 talents.
That sounds like would that sound like a fair price for
You
a
can do
hat?
that inside
What is a
Inside.
talent?
a gold talent.
Hmm.
Okay. You don't
I
think
think
it's
that
lying.
sounds like a fair price. All right, we shall be back in a few hours to pick up this hat.
And he gets to work.
Mm-hmm. And Soren is going to go to his favorite bookstore that he remembers. Going through there, into the bookshop. What is that? Oh gosh, what is that picture?
This is why
I
Alan
love it.
doesn't like to see.
What
Oh,
is this
yeah.
picture?
I remember that.
I can just imagine Avery just sitting on his desk, flipping through the book, going, "How am I gonna fuck with these guys today?"
Oh, dude.
This is a very
Soren.
strange creature.
Soren, I'm so hyped now.
All right. So you guys kind of mill about a few hours, come back and get the
Hat
hat.
shop.
It's finished.
Or not hat shop, a bookstore.
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 It's fin- Are you looking for something specific?
Looking for a book on the gods of the world. Not
The
just
guy front
Asher.
says you. No, we have myths of the common Dracus.
I think I've read that one. How about legends around magic items of Asher?
And that the guy's kind of face pales a little bit. No, nothing on Asher.
Hmm.
We don't have those kinds of books.
Shame. What about? Can I browse your novels? I'm
You can
looking
send
for the
motion
latest
to,
Thief Hunter book. I heard last time I was in the city that they came up with a new one.
By all means. You'll find a book.
Soren's going
In
to
the
buy
interest of,
a novel, Thief Hunter 4.
All right. And you guys go back and who's paying for the hat?
No. I bring out 4 gold. I am.
All right. Exchanges. And you all make your way back to the docks.
How much would like a small novel cost in here? A couple.
Novel?
Yeah.
Probably like 10 gold.
Yep. Just spent 10 gold on a book.
All right.
So
I mean, someone's got to write
guys,
something for fun every once in a while. It can't all be research.
This is like fucking medieval times, dude.
Yeah.
People wrote
How to-
poetry all the time.
Yeah, poetry. That's not fun.
Excuse me, the Odyssey would like to say something.
Alright. Make it to the, make it there. It's sort of a small boat compared to what you all are, I imagine, used to. Fantastic. Yeah?
I was just wondering for curious reasons.
You don't know what you've done.
What is it with boys and height? Come on, guys.
Come on.
Fuck you.
Alright. You guys noticed the boat's only about it's 25 wide and different sections. It's roughly 60 feet to 70 long.
It's a pretty
You
good
see,
book.
mounted on the back are two ballista on either corner.
Warship.
Only two ballista, by the way. Anyway. Yeah. Anything before you guys take off?
Nope.
Yeah,
Gonna-
Elk mentally prepares himself.
Yara's gonna
Don't
kind of
make-
tuck the cowl over her face.
Y'all also notice a strange new hat on top of Elk's head.
Oh, they all know. Make it a con check real quick. You're pretty
Yeah.
good with that, right? Oh,
Con? Me?
If you roll a 1, your new hat kills you. Like it literally eats you.
okay. You all see Elg kind of unsully make his way over the gangplank onto the ship, just gripping anything he can. Besides that, you all make your way out of the ship.
Soren is going to go speak to the captain of the ship.
Okay. It's a different guy than you talked to before.
Mm-hmm. The shipmaster informed
Yeah.
us that you were on your way to Eros, and that you
I
had
am.
you had enough space for a group of 6 at one penny a day.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have, and I just give him 6 pennies. We have our first day.
Well, you go to Bummies, just put this out. No. Once we all disembark, we'll discuss pay.
All right. Can you point us
Yeah.
towards our rooms?
Hmm.
There are cots down below. Just if any of them are open, they're for y'all. He says, I'm Turth. That's Bim. That's Azer.
Turf Bim
And
Azier.
Tui and Ubun down below.
Tui and who?
Ubun.
And are these are all humans? I take it.
The ones you see are, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Ubun. Or Boon. Fucking. Yeah, with that, I swear to God.
He's going to enjoy throwing us at the terrorist.
Tarask.
Tarask on the strapped to a large balloon over the
The ship
over the
just
water.
lands and sinks the ship.
Yeah, with that, it kind of gets underway. And you all settle in.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What do you need?
Are you originally from Eternia or Osnia?
Dresril.
Dresdra. Oh, I come from there too.
Fantastic.
Does Dredril have a port?
No, it's landlocked.
Okay.
Out of character question. How racist is Dresril?
Medium.
Medium.
As you guys all kind of book off, everyone, you see all the shipmates kind of take a minute to, but seems to be praying before they get along their tasks.
What was the
Could
problem?
Soren... Are they playing audibly or silently?
Silently.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Where are they doing this?
What?
Where are they praying?
Just like after the captain says, head off. Everyone takes a second to wherever they are at the moment. Take a knee and pray.
Okay.
Can I state now that during the ride on this ship, Soren is going to cast guidance while trying to help in particular, Elg, every morning to make sure he doesn't get too sick.
Okay, is that saving throws too?
It's ability checks, I believe, or I think it is saving throws. Let me make sure. Oh, never mind. It is just a ability check.
Bless is saving throws and attacks.
Yeah,
Sense
I was
guidance is a cantrip.
thinking of
What?
bless. Damn it.
Why? Why do you do things?
Ew.
How would you all like to fill your long, long days if you're not helping out on the ship?
Dreadfully.
Well, Yara hasn't actually been helping out a whole lot on the ship. Because she can't really do much without her cloak being kind of
So,
useless.
a day
It's
out.
very, it's pretty cold out, by the way, as you guys head off. So the cloak's pretty nice.
A day out. Soren is going to ask the captain what their view is on the other races in the world.
None of this fucking trash in here.
Dear God.
Anyway,
No.
we're taking the trash today.
Damn it, Avery!
Which is similar to how the guy feels. No, he says,
Ew.
he just goes, they ain't done me no wrong, I'm fine with it. As long as Sarah doesn't take offense.
I believe one of them would probably get along with Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay, and I let
you know
Zero-
who Sarah is, right?
Goddess of the Sea.
Yes, okay. Making sure.
But I think Yara wouldn't have too much of a problem with Sarah. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So I let Serial and Yara know that they may not take too much offense to seeing them as like what they are. So long as they don't do anything like
Stupid.
stupid and dangerous.
You can say stupid, that's fine.
Serial, don't be Serial.
Fuck you.
Fuck!
Serial literally doesn't sleep anymore. He literally just keeps watch. He'll be out in the boat watching the water all night.
Like,
Not creepy.
Yara still does not feel comfortable on this boat, though. It's like, the most she's gonna do is put her hood down, but, like, everything else is staying perfectly in place.
Okay.
And Helg has his head always at least over the bow.
That hat that never falls off.
Hat never
Sarah
falls
wants to
off.
check on him every couple hours.
Go ahead and make me, let's say, 4 con saves real quick.
Okay.
Wow.
No, you're not puking at all.
Jesus.
Okay.
Damn,
Con
Sarah,
is
How do
what
you
are
only
going
have
on?
How do you have an 8 con mod?
Because I have a +5 modifier to con.
And proficiency.
Fuck.
He
I
has a,
have 90 health.
89, right?
89, yeah.
Holy crap!
And Soren over here with his 24 health, feeling good.
It's
you
like
know?
I'm the tank or something.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
Maybe you're a tank that can survive this time too.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Not with this group.
Hmm.
I love you.
Yeah. Okay.
Did I mention I downed the new member of the group with my fists when
Yeah.
he was casting magic on me?
Well, I'd like to point out, Jondrick at least got you down to 17 health.
With
That's
my
the best I could
fists.
do.
And he's got
Okay.
half your health. Like,
It only took me, healing twice and whatnot, but
He healed like 50 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, in total it was about 50 points.
jeez.
With my fists.
Goodness.
As
Okay,
color
boys,
Gale's
put your
level.
dicks away.
Thank you. So after about 8 days, or a few days before you get to pass the 3 towers, kind of see it in the distance as you trail by, and then it goes away quickly as you're now in open water again.
That novel was great. So thrilling.
Oh yeah. So Zerial, you just kind of at night time you're kind of chilling on the deck, right?
Yeah, he'll probably take like random pot shots at fish that come too close to the surface or something.
Okay.
But otherwise, just watching, chilling.
As you
Does Soren see
Kinda.
Zerial taking pot shots at fish?
sure.
When Soren sees that, he approaches Zerial. Zerial, you do know whose realm you're in, correct?
No.
We're in the Great Sea, the realm of Sarah,
Who is Sarah?
the goddess of the sea.
Oh,
And
right.
you are blatantly attacking creatures of the sea.
What about the people that fish and kill them for food?
That's for food.
I'm not seeing any problems.
I don't like that music.
That's not music.
Audio noise?
Would you mind not blatantly attacking fish for no reason other than to just blast things?
Only because you asked me so nicely, Soren. But if you had noticed, I don't need to sleep anymore, and this ride is just so dreadfully boring.
You don't need to sleep.
Soren pulls a book out of his pack. Read this.
Fine.
Thief Hunter 4.
So you two see some what you saw before, those dorsal fins.
Hey, those fish are back. The ones we saw on the way to the towers.
Ah, yes. I remember those.
They left us alone last time.
Yeah.
Didn't he say they belonged to the water folk around here?
I believe the last sailors called them the dogs of the sea.
This boat makes trips back and forth all the time, right?
Soren is going to call out, Captain, we see Mahoru over here. Just wanted to let you know.
And he kind of strolls over a little bit. What was that?
We have spotted some Mahoro over there.
Oh. And he takes a look, and you can all see they're starting to swim.
What? That roboted a little bit.
So, he takes a step over to take a look, and you can all see they're swimming a little closer.
Is this closer than last we remember?
Oh yeah.
Should we be concerned?
And the captain seems a little afraid. Yes.
Oh, joy. Soren, if they come close enough and attack us, do I have your permission to fire in the water again?
If they attack us, yeah, that's self-defense.
Thanks, Dad. And he'll pull his tome out and get it ready, just in case.
Alright, so, you see the captain kind of go down, and come back up with a BIM, and in that time, they've gotten closer. They seem to be at about, like, 60 feet out now.
Captain, is it common for Mahoro to attack the ships?
He just goes, well, we know we've prayed to Sarah, so no. Generally not. He seems kind of unsure.
Alright. I will
Does it
let the
look like
rest
a
of...
pattern of attack with how fast they're approaching the vessel?
It does.
Should we go ahead and begin?
And he runs back to the deck to where they you control the ship.
To the rudder.
Yeah, and he yells, "Bim, get the rest of them!"
Should we
Soren-
go ahead and begin defending ourselves?
Soren sprints around, letting the rest of the party know what's going on.
Okay. The captain screams back, "No, you never fire on them!"
You got out.
The captain screams back from the back deck. He says, "No, you never fire on them first." Yeah. Everyone.
We'll sit over the deck and just keep an Eldritch Blast ready.
You hear Elg in the background. Oh, by ye gods, which one do I have to pay to stop this horrid ride?
Yeah.
Now that he's stressed, his dwarvish is coming out.
So yeah, you get, or not awakened exactly, but you unknowingly start to, like, there's shit happening, and what do y'all like to do?
Ours to
Whoever's-
go up on deck.
Soren's going back to 0.
Elg
Elg-
is still trying not to throw up.
Jondrick is going to go up to the captain and say, "So you prayed so this sort of thing wouldn't happen."
Sort of I.
Well, that's you fool. You should know that the gods, the gods are only out to sabotage our daily lives.
And he scowls at you. Why don't you go over and meet your god?
And
Okay, burn.
is that what's the word?
Challenge.
Yeah, something like that. Is that a threat? I
Threat.
think it's a better word.
Request.
Or is that? Are you asking me to die? No. So he responds. He scowls back. Is that a threat?
No, it's me telling you to shut up and watch the deck.
I still blame this on organized religion.
Organized religion.
Oh my god, he's a fucking atheist.
Anyway,
Vocal
the-
atheist.
at this point, you see 3 Finns kind of making a direct beeline for the ship, and for a moment they kind of dip down into the water, and you see the rest. Everyone kind of leans over to see what's happening.
Soren's got his notebook out.
Oh my god.
Yours gonna drop.
You're right next to me, so Zero's gonna look at you and say, Put it down until we're done with this.
All right. As in sequence, all three of the Mahuru jump out from the water using their speed to jettison themselves onto the deck of the ship. And I want to make an initiative. Roll initiative.
Do I get to go and use my action I was holding?
Your action?
Yeah, I said I had an Eldritch Blast ready.
Okay, yeah. You have to roll a disadvantage just because.
We don't have characters to select, by the way.
Oh shit, you're right.
But
Hold
I
on.
got a 19 on that initiative, though.
Nice.
What were you saying about my roll?
You can, but you have to roll with disadvantage.
We're just doing this in theater of the mind.
Oh yeah. Just because they jettisoned out of the water, and let me deal with that in just a second.
Okay.
And yes, by the way. Well,
Okay, stop.
right there.
Fucking 6. There we go.
Oh, that's wild.
Keaton, don't die on me. Oh, he's okay.
This is accurate.
And let me.
And you mean don't die again?
Yeah. You know what? Fuck that. Okay. Wow. Okay. And let's do that. Okay. First off, as he doesn't over, Zerial lets loose a blast of Eldritch energy that seems to kind of barely scathe the Mahuru that jumps over. And as they all land on the deck, you surround them, and Zerial, you're first again.
Alright. It's
Oh,
hard
they-
not seeing them.
Hmm.
They are, you can kind of see the picture of them in Discord.
I mean, it's hard not seeing where they're placed.
Okay.
The ship is okay. At the longest, the
Ship
ship
is-
is 70 feet.
Ship is wood, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is like flammable wood. It's not tempered.
No, it's tempered wood.
Okay, so it can
Like
resist
both
fire.
are, shipmasters are like always of course super afraid of their boats being on fire because most of the time they'll use like actual fire to light everything.
Okay, so fire's fine right here.
Not necessarily. They don't try to
Well,
light the
assume
ships on
things-
fire.
I'm saying if I use burning hands, will the boat catch on fire?
You don't know.
Fucking Christ. I'll just laugh.
You get two of them, right?
I don't think so.
At level 5, I believe you do.
What do you mean?
It
The
goes up as you
cantrip
level.
Evolves as you level. At level 5, you get 2 blasts instead of 1.
I didn't see that as a feature.
3 at
for
level
5.
It's a feature. No, it should tell you that in your thing.
Spells.
No, like it says when you. I don't see that anywhere because I looked through that kind of stuff.
2 beams at 5th level. Yeah.
Yes, okay. I didn't see that anywhere. Okay. So I just roll it twice.
Sure. Regular attack. Wait, which one we have to shoot at, by the way?
Maharu Run one, I guess.
They're all the same. Yes, thank you, TT.
Do they go on one attack roll and then 2 damages?
No, it's 2 different beams. So that was good. Yeah, no, yeah, your blast definitely hits the front one. It's like as he jumps over, their claws slide across the wood, trying to turn to y'all. But all right, the one closest to you hit for 9 force damage. You. All right, and would you like to by the railing. You're currently kind of toward the middle of the ship, toward one of the sides. We'll say the right side. And all the Mahuru, the wolf sharks, are more toward the center of the ship. Zerial?
Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I finished my action.
Okay. In that case, Yar?
Cool beans. Yara is gonna take down her wand and cast a beautiful frostbite.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I think
All right.
that damage might go up too at 5th level.
It's 2d6 now.
Yeah. Whoops.
Or is it?
I think it is.
Remember, your cantrips.
Is
What was
it
that?
2d6? Is it 2d6 now, babe?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If you look just in the description, it'll tell you.
Usually towards the bottom of the description, it'll say at higher levels.
1d6 when you reach 5th level, 11, or 2d6 at 5th level, 3d6 at 11th level, 4d6 at 17th level.
Yeah, it is 2d6.
So,
Alright then, I guess I'll roll it again.
Okay. Go and do that. Oh, which one are you talking about? The way the front one or one of the back side guys?
Whichever one would be nearest to me.
Okay, yeah, go on the front. But right now, there's one kind of looking at you all, and there's two flanking him. So the eye starts to coat him, but you notice that its thick skin seems to help it pretty well.
And as a bonus action, I am going to turn into a wolf.
All right,
Just a normal size one.
normal size
Wolf.
wolf.
who are you? I'm you, but better.
Land pupper meets
Wolf
sea
against
pupper.
wolf sharks.
Like that wolf.
Yes.
All right.
Little puppy.
After that, they're gonna claw against the ship. You can say they actually, while being wolf sharks, they have it's very slim bodies, but they have short little stubby paws at the front and back, and at the very
Freaking
very far
weird
back they have a
creatures.
fin. It's a wolf shark, literally. Anyway, let's see. So they're all gonna go right now. First one's gonna front charge Zerial, and he is gonna try to.
Attack with disadvantage.
Hmm?
Attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
The cloak.
Yeah, that would be a thing. Okay, it's gonna try to burn him. I don't have things set up by the way, so these are gonna be secret rolls just because I can't, be asked to fucking deal with that. I apologize. Plus 6 to hit, so it's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Even with disadvantage?
Yep. Well, no, but it cancels out.
But we want to see
Oh.
every single thing you do.
24. Do you have anything? Come on. If that'll hit, then he will deal. Ooh, shit. Okay. Yeah, his maw clamps around you. He's gonna hit you for. He's gonna bite you for. Do 16 piercing damage.
Jesus.
Yikes.
I'm going to use my reaction to do Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. And reflex save or plus 16. Do they have? Okay, he does make it. So he lets go and jumps back for a second as flames leap out, catching him mostly on the face for 16, so 8 more damage. All right. After that, the other two. Who's we'll say Yara and real quick.
Alright then.
So Yara, when lunges at the one on the side lunges at you for 15 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and it'll chomp down on the much smaller dog for
Okay.
Okay, he bites down for 25 damage as something cracks and it slowly transforms back into Yara.
Yeah, Yara's gonna yelp as a wolf as soon as it bites and like turn back into Yara.
So 25 damage,
All right.
and then Elg. That's kind of a little slow. Yeah, you managed to push it out of the way as it tries to bite you.
I'm busy here. Ugh.
Alright, Elg is gonna go stab at the one, not Elg, Keaton's gonna try and stab at the one biting Yara, and he will stab it with the rapier real quick, and he will not hit its little body kind of wiggling around. He's gonna try to slice it with the dagger he has in his offhand, and he'll hit that for 9 damage total on that guy. And Elg, it's your turn.
Elg's gonna really not having a good time now. He's gonna find any excuse to get mad and rage at these things.
Okay.
You just saw one bite Yara.
Well, I wasn't really
And
paying
your
attention.
new friend.
I was more paying attention to, as that's the way I was facing. So I'm going to strike at it.
You want Yara?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Jimmy, it's your time to shine.
And swing. Damn.
Damn!
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh
So-
crap.
So this is the first attack you had with this weapon, right? Oh.
Oh, God.
So this is the first attack you've had with Jimmy.
This is a good sign.
Okay!
15 plus 6 plus 2.
Okay. As you smack the Mohuru biting into Yara
23 damage.
for how much? 23?
Yeah.
23. Okay, what's that? That's 30. You all hear a great crack as the cage part that hit the wolf snaps, and the gem slides out.
Alright. So Jimmy's broken?
You now have a quarterstaff.
No! Jimmy!
Wait, what?
Its name is
Okay.
Jimmy, with a
Jimmy.
G.
So is it
Yeah,
like, is it still a magical thing?
What was a +1 one?
I'm saying, did it break or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the non-magical part broke.
okay.
The gem didn't break. It's on the ground right now.
Okay. I'm going to, seeing that just happened, I'm going to bring out Lightbringer. And is the thing in front of me still alive?
Oh yeah. He's not bloodied yet.
Yeah, now I am pissed at it for breaking Jemmy. And I'm going to swing Lightbringer at it.
Okay. You still have this iron quarterstaff kind of. But that'll hit.
Okay. So 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay. Dude, so yeah, he's bloodied. After that is gonna be Jondrick.
Okay. Jondrick is gonna pull out his short sword and his shield, and he's gonna go over to the one that Elg has been wailing on and hit that one.
Okay.
Twice.
Go for it.
Oh, I have it on disadvantage still.
So 20 and 17 will hit both times. You managed to stab it twice. Is this the +1, right? Yeah, I can
It
see that.
is.
Okay. Do me a favor, keep track of how many things you kill with that.
Okay.
But yeah, you will cut into the the thick skin of the Mahuru. do 10 for 15 damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right, Soren. Right in front of you, Zerial just pushed back Mahuru with fire.
Soren, being shocked back of it by Serial yelling at him in his face, is not going to take the notes this time, and cast haste on Elg.
Okay. Elg, you feel significantly faster.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's Soren's turn.
Alright, Zerial.
How's the one
There's
that
one-
How's the one that just bit me looking?
It's not bloodied.
And how's the other one looking?
The one on that currently biting Yara, being wailed on.
Yeah.
He's bloodied.
So Zerial's gonna look at the one in front of him, and he's gonna yell, "You dare bite me!" And everybody's gonna see his hand get enveloped by this black, inky darkness in the shape of a demoness claw, and he's gonna swipe right at the wolf in front of him.
Okay. Ooh, that will hit as it sinks into him.
And as he swipes him, it leaves a black scar on the creature, and you're gonna see what like an aura transfer from the beast to him, and as some of the bite mark closes up.
Yeah. Yara. Currently being bitten.
Alright. Like, I'm currently, like, being nommed on.
Yeah.
Cool, then I'm gonna cast a Hellish Rebuke.
So that's reaction. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's a reaction when you got bit.
Oh, is it?
yeah. I mean,
you have
did you want to do it while he was biting you? Before?
Sure.
Okay.
You allow that?
Yeah.
And don't forget, you can do that free every long rest.
Oh, I know.
All right. Just keep in mind it's cast at a certain level. As that. Anyway.
No, never mind.
And okay, he actually will. He doesn't notice you building up the fire as it burns his maw, but he yelps as he releases you as the fire envelops him even more. You have an action left. You have a turn left.
Okay. I am going to cast Flame Blade.
Ooh,
You too, huh?
Yeah.
tiefling power.
Oh, so yeah,
Oops.
you have a thing now. That's fine.
Alright,
Flame
so...
Blade is cool.
Cool. Can I hit him?
You
Or
can
is
try
this
to.
taking my whole action?
That's a bonus action, so you can try and swipe at him with the flame blade.
Okay. And it's just a melee attack?
Yep. Or melee spell attack. So you still use your spell modifier. Your spell attack modifier. that is.
Okay.
Pretty sure you can drag Flame Blade onto your attacks from the compendium.
For now, just go ahead and do a
Yeah.
1d20 plus your spell attack modifier. Which I think is like 5.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, okay, that will not hit actually as the Mahu recoils back from the fire.
Alright.
And you
That's
still
my
have
turn.
that. Alright, yep. So first off, Zerial. This one is going to try and attack you again, real quick. 20 plus 6. Well, okay, yeah, he will miss. Still on the ground after the claws left a mark on him. He's kind of seems to be writhing in pain. Yara. Oof, okay, that one's 22. And
Wait,
after
it's
it
gonna...
oh yeah, it will try to bite you again.
Okay.
And it wait, should I mess that up? Rears back from the fire, getting ready to attack again as it lurches forward and clamps back onto you for another 24 damage.
Holy... Okay, Yara's bleeding profusely all over this deck.
It likes the taste of tiefling, as it turns out.
She's
And it'll
just
go-
great with mice are dead.
the one the one you turned away from, is going to roar, and I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Does my
Spells, sorry.
Oh!
okay.
Dang, man!
Oh.
Elg.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So yeah, you all hear a howl as you're all terrified of these creatures.
Oh,
Yeah,
except for Zerial.
Except for Zero, yeah, you steeled yourself. You've seen worse things.
A lot worse.
Let's see. So that's 14. Anyone, so it was DC 14. Anyone who didn't save will become frightened until the end of this Mohu's turn. If you fail by 5 or more, you're also paralyzed for the same duration.
Oh
Yeah, the
man.
saving was 14.
So yeah, 14. So Jondrick, you're good. That's you got 3. You're paralyzed with fear from the creature.
Alright.
So all of us are paralyzed.
Yes.
And that takes our next action?
Yes. Your
Alright.
next turn. So, Keaton's paralyzed. Elg. Well, I don't know.
Right back to
Wisdom.
Zerial.
Yeah, Keaton's paralyzed. Jondrick, you flee backward. You take many steps backwards away from the creatures. So when you can't move. Zerial.
Frightened just that you can't move towards them?
You also have disadvantage on attacks against them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Oh no, it doesn't skip your turn. My bad. Okay, Jondrick, it is your turn. And you feel
Okay.
a cold sweat as one of them howls. Whatever.
But you
howls.
can't move towards them.
Yeah.
You don't have to like run away from them.
I
My
just
bad.
can't
Have to-
move forward to them anymore.
Yes.
How close am I to the?
You're within striking distance of the extremely damaged one.
Okay.
He is far more than bloodied. He is bleeding out.
And we talked about vile hands. What did we count that as?
What do you mean? That's an
Uh,
action.
A full action. Okay.
Yeah, it says it is in your thing, doesn't it?
Actually, wait, I have it right here. I did not even see that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I can so when you mean I can't move towards it anymore, would I be able to use like vile hands on it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
It's
So, yeah, I'm
disadvantage
going
on attacks against things.
Mhm.
Against the things you're scared of.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just hit it twice with the short sword.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. It sounds like more of a sound plan. Didn't work anyway.
You can't seem to bring yourself to strike at the creature.
Wait, did you kill something with it?
I got
Zero.
one kill.
Where?
He killed the first wolf.
It's not dead.
Oh, there's still 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said to count the kill. Oh, then I.
Yeah, but you
must
didn't
have
kill
heard
anything.
Oh
with it.
no, which is like whenever you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
Sorry.
0
All
kills.
good. Zero.
He's gonna try and swing the claw into the one in front of him.
Okay. Oh wait, is this a concentration, by the way?
Yes.
Alright, you make me a con save. Wait, no, you missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Go ahead. Do the thing. Do the thing. Ooh. It will barely dodge the claws this time.
God damn it.
And petrified. All right. So first off, this one's gonna rear back and try to strike at you again, Zerial. As it rears back from the vampiric thing, it strikes forward and 17. All right, pretty sure that'll hit.
Hit what?
Oh, Zerial.
Okay.
What is your AC
Remember-
Zerial with
Hey, Avery,
all your bonus stuff?
are we paralyzed in fear if we fail over 5?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Advantage.
It has advantage in any attack that hits the creature. It is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh.
Yeah, paralysis is fun.
Okay, is there a way to get out of paralysis?
Yes, it makes a save, or it's at the end of this guy's turn.
Okay.
Like the three of
So
the
it's
third
just
one, I mean.
this round. Paralysis is this round.
Anyway,
But Yara
okay,
is not
actually,
going to be in a good place.
Zero, it'll only hit you for 10 damage. I say only 10 damage, but
But I will rebuke it again because fuck this dog.
okay. It will make its do +4. Okay, it does not make it save as the entire thing burns up. You have bloodied it, definitely. 23.
Now you got to make a con save.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
it's the
You've
black
lost your
claws kind
spell.
of dissipate. Okay, so the one who howled is going to try and bite what's his face? Elg. And he rolls his advantage.
You say
What's
it
your
was
AC, Elg?
With haste, 18.
18. Okay, well, it will hit that.
And did you say it was automatic crit?
Yep.
See, checks again. What? Oh, Hex isn't. What do you mean?
Haste.
I wanted to teleport.
Teleport?
Yeah, I can move 30 spaces. Like how far is that on the map?
I mean, the ship is only about, I think it was 40 feet wide.
Yeah, but I was gonna go long ways.
What do you mean?
Like teleport
oh,
from
long
the
ways.
captain is.
70 feet long, 40 feet wide.
How far can you teleport?
Just trying to get away from it.
Okay, no, yeah, you can definitely teleport up to where the captain is.
Okay, just checking.
Anyway, Elg's gonna hit you 31 piercing damage.
So
As you feel your
minus
back.
half, 15.
Alright, and the other one's gonna do the same. 5, 6. That one will hit as well.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus that. That's gonna be 36, so 18.
18.
You are lucky you were beat.
Both back and front. Alright, after that,
I'm not bloodied yet.
Keaton's gonna shake himself out and try and stab at the low one. His rapier. He's gonna hit for a total of 7. Is 15 damage. Elg, your turn.
Elg is just not having a good time of it. He's on a boat. He's
He's
dreading
paralyzed.
No, he's
No.
not.
Not anymore.
He's dreading his encounter with Enred, which he thinks is never gonna happen. He's watching his friend Yara get torn apart, so he's gonna go into a frenzy.
Okay.
And he's going to attack the most blood first.
Yeah, after the rapier, he looks pretty low. He looks like
Okay.
about to die. He's floundering on the ground right now in front of you.
With Lightbringer. And he's also going to do it with Reckless.
Okay.
Is this where you have 4 attacks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Reckless.
Oh shit, God.
I don't have. It balances out fear, so I have normal attacks.
Oh, you're not feared anymore.
I'm not feared, so I have advantage. So Lightbringer.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 4, 9, 10, 11.
Mhm.
Is it dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
And then I'm going to go to the next bloodiest one.
Bro, behind you, or be in front of Serial. You have to you have to charge towards him. There's one right behind you though. That's untouched.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for the one next to me.
Okay. You turn around, raise the Lightbringer. Ooh, for 12.
13.
As assumed it hits. Oh, 13?
Wait.
It's plus 2 damage.
So, 14.
It's not radiant because they're not undead.
Oh, it doesn't deal the radiant. Oh, if the creature isn't. God damn it.
Yeah. Sorry, I just have it that way for simplicity's sake.
Alright. It's not, you guys tell me how much from now.
Yeah, 13
Easier.
damage.
All right. Okay.
And
This
we're
one-
gonna go at it again. $11.
All right. You got one more?
Mm-hmm.
Got another one in you?
Jeez.
Yeah.
For 12 points of
Consecutive.
damage.
Damn, you're rolling good with that shit.
How much damage you just
Alright.
deal?
So.
Okay. Not bloodied yet, but except like consecutive hits injure the creature. Jondrick, it's your turn.
Okay. And since I'm right next to Yara, so
You steal yourself and you're good again.
do what?
You steal yourself and you no longer fear the creatures.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to I'm going to drop my shield, and with that left hand, I'm going to place it on Yara's shoulder and cast Vile Hands and heal her.
You can't do that.
Well, why not?
Vile Hands is yourself or an undead?
I thought we. Can't- The. Oh, okay. I was confused about that last time too. So it's myself. What else is it?
An undead.
Okay.
Yourself.
You will be healing
You're
her.
not testing this on Zeriel.
Dang it! I was about to say that.
So okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go over to. There's only one fish left up here, right?
There's two left.
Two.
One next to Zuriel and one next to Elg. Zuriel
Okay.
and Soren, mind you.
I'm gonna
So
go
he
over-
killed the one nomming on me?
Yes.
Yay!
I'm gonna go over to the one next to Zerial, and I'm going to hit it twice with my short sword.
Okay. Stabby, 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 I'm going stab heavy. That will hit, and that will hit. Stabbing both times, or another 15 damage. Interesting. Is he bloodied? Okay. After that, Soren, it's your turn. You're currently concentrating on a spell.
Yes, but while concentrating, I can still cast
Yep.
Chill Touch. So Chill Touch on this wolf in front of. If I'm not attacking the thing in front of me, do I still get disadvantage on range attack?
Wait a minute. If it's not in front, wait, what?
So I mean, if I do, I get disadvantage on range attack if I am within melee range of an enemy, or even
Or
if
of
I'm not.
the enemy. I believe. Actually, I don't know.
Because if I like cast a spell at the enemy that's not right in front of me, do I still get disadvantage on that?
I'd say no. I'm gonna say no right now, but I might change it later if I. But I'm pretty sure no. So
Okay.
roll regularly.
So yeah, Soren is going to cast Chill Touch on Elg's wolf.
Okay.
Nah.
Ah. Good damage, but. Nah. All right. After that, Zerial. You have the one right in front of you.
He's gonna be blasted.
Two twin beams of. So no.
Oh,
It's,
babe!
oh damn.
Woo. And you get another beam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 11.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, that one will miss, but the force of the first one knocks your hand out of alignment as your second one blasts into the air, smacking the Mahuru in the face. All right, Yara, you are bleeding out.
Basically bleeding out. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right.
And, how close is the nearest one to me? Like within striking distance, or?
Not within melee distance. It'd be like you could easily move towards it.
Oh no, I was wondering for in case of attack.
Are you like running away? Something like that?
No, like if someone's like standing right on top of me, I would change into a dire wolf to protect me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not within melee range of any of them.
Okay. So she's gonna heal, and how bad do they look?
The wolves,
Yes.
they're both bloodied.
Cool. She's gonna turn into a direwolf anyway, I guess.
Okay. Just to be safe.
You never
Basically.
know.
Considering they did
Um,
25 damage to her.
And I'm actually gonna run over to the nearest one.
Okay. I think the closest one is probably the one Elg is currently wailing on.
And that's my turn.
All right. The one in front of Zerial is going to howl, and everyone but Zerial make a wisdom save. Ooh, damn. Yeah, Keaton is frozen in fear again. Yar, you make it, so you are good. Damn.
Ain't going to get us a second time.
And Soren.
13.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Never mind, yeah.
Did I fail?
Yes.
Okay.
So you were frightened. I'm not sure. Can you keep hold up? I think your spell goes away.
Does it?
Maybe just makes a con check.
Time for Google.
Because he's frightened? I don't think it's a rule, honestly. It will not deal with her now. I'm pretty sure it's not in the book, but I feel like that should happen. And it doesn't matter. Alright. And the other one is going to see. Well, the first one's gonna jump over the leap over the edge between Soren and Zerial, and the other one's gonna disengage and do the same. As you hear a splash.
I want to take a shot at one.
As next turn.
Yeah.
Well, under the water. So you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disadvantage, I'm guessing, or
If Keaton's frozen, Elg.
So none of them are near me. They've gone.
Yeah, both of them jumped off the edge.
Go as far as the edge and swear at them in Dwarven.
Alright, we're going to skip to Zero real quick actually. You take a shot, and it splashes in the water.
I don't get to roll with disadvantage or anything.
No.
Damn it.
For a few reasons, but mainly because they're in the water now. Alright.
And that takes us out of initiative.
Yes.
And after a minute, I calm down.
Yara's gonna transform out of her direwolf, but she's like leaning against the edge of the ship right now.
No, you're bleeding through your clothes.
Basically.
How's everyone doing?
Yara's gonna kind of be panting and call weakly. I could use some help.
Soren is going to go over and help as best he can.
You hear the captain scream at the rest of them. You can see the four of them that the workers were mostly cowering after the first howl near the ballista. But you can hear like, Azer, tend to him! As the one presumably called Azer goes over and tries to help Yara below deck.
And Soren is also helping Yara below deck.
Elg is, after a little bit of breathing, is going to tiredly go and cradle Jemmy.
Oh, yeah, you Cyril?
Zero's just gonna keep watching for the water.
Okay.
Is Elk gonna go grab the gem that's on the ground?
And cradle like a baby.
Okay.
She was so young.
I'm curious, does something happen when Elk touches the gem?
No. You could try tuning to it though.
Hint,
Well,
hint,
I'm
wink,
going
wink.
to be spending a lot of time with Jemmy cradled in my arms, so why the hell not? I'll tune to it.
Okay. It's about nighttime, by the way, now. When this fight was happening. But then if nobody else after about an hour, you you feel a connection to the stone. And who all is above deck right now?
This is
Oh,
an
yeah,
hour
with-
after.
With Keith
Yeah.
in, I'm assuming.
Soren is back out on the deck after taking care of Yara.
You're Chandra and Zero. Keaton stays below deck, but
I was just chilling, keeping a lookout.
good job. I like that. After an hour, you kind of see the everyone glances over and see the rock seems to be growing brighter, and after a time, it slowly starts to dissolve, sort of, and Elg, sorry, I was trying to remember your name. So it kind of falls like sand as it slowly races up your cradling arms.
How long
And
is
it
this
starts
taking?
to go up. What?
This
Oh,
whole
it's
process.
pretty fast.
Okay.
You see it happening in time. The sand that essentially seems to crawl up his arms, and it crawls up to his neck, up to Elg's face, and it seems to start entering his mouth, nose, all that fun stuff.
Is
That'd
this
be
painful?
I don't know. It's not gonna feel good.
It just feels like cocaine.
God damn it.
Anyway, but yeah, no, he falls backwards, and would three of you guys try to do anything?
Yeah, Soren is going to go over to Elg and make sure Elg's okay, and
Oh, really? You're not taking notes?
that's to be written down after the event. This
Oh, okay,
isn't
now.
a new creature, you see.
So whoever tries to run us over, and you just try to wipe off, keeps coming, and eventually the rest of it seems to settle itself inside. And yes, thank you, Elg. Elg seems to be unconscious at this point.
Like, is this a peaceful, restless, like,
He's not moving.
is he breathing?
Kind of hold your hand over, hear it. Yeah, he's breathing a little bit.
What in the bloody hells was that?
And Zerial and John, John, you're there as well.
I thought I was upstairs.
You what?
Elg?
Wait, Zerial, where are you?
I was upstairs watching over the water.
Oh yeah, no, but you turn and see this. Like this is happening upstairs in the
Oh, okay.
fucking deck.
Okay, so can I rush over and try and do a check on what's happening?
Oh yeah, I mean someone's already there. Looking over him.
Soren is trying to wake Elg up.
Jondrick walks over and he says, "Well, this certainly does not look good at all."
I warned him about that thing, the weapon, but the gem itself was restless. Soren is
Do you
going
know
to
what
start
exactly
casting a
happened?
detect magic ritual.
Okay. As a ritual,
Mm-hmm.
you don't think time is of the essence?
I don't have that prepared.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Wait.
Anyway, anyone else want to try anything else, real quick?
Yes, I do.
So,
Jondrick just kneels down on the other side of Elg.
I was wrong. I do have it prepared. I'm casting it faster.
Okay. Yeah, you see the same stuff you noticed before, but it's rapidly like declining, going away, as the magic kind of just suffuses into the area around.
Okay. Elg doesn't look magical.
No.
so Zerial will pull out one of the vials of perfume he has and try and like waft it over his nose to wake him up.
Doesn't seem to stir. Despite y'all's best efforts, Elg will not wake.
Well, I mean, at least the rest of the boat trip's gonna be awesome. Oh, we
Let us get him onto a bunk.
The three of you just are enough to haul Elg downstairs. I guess the two and Soren. Soren's just telling you how to do it. But they bring him down.
Soren's holding open, bulkheads and doors and stuff like that.
And they set him in the bunk, and yeah, that's about all you guys think to do. Besides that, there is one Mahuru corpse up on the deck.
And when Soren feels that Elg is secured and not gonna die, he's going to go examine the corpse.
Zero, you're like chaotic neutral, maybe.
You set me to chaotic evil yourself.
I know that was way back when, though.
You've got friends now.
Oh my god.
It's the power of friendship.
You literally said, okay, we're just gonna set you to chaotic evil now?
Yeah, but you aren't as evil as you used to be, so
You've since died and gained a little bit of control over your fire arsonist habits.
False! I nearly killed you in Amtric!
False! I am
Damn,
such
he
evil.
ain't what he used to be.
I am not
Alright.
Evil, stop laughing!
So, Soren, from your roll before, you would probably know that Mahuru pelts are fairly, costly, or, word.
sell for really good.
Nice.
Yeah. Just because they're very thick and they keep warm very well. When you guys come back up, you do see the captain kind of moving the Mahuru off to the side.
Are we going to keep that on deck?
No. He screams back. We're giving him back to Sarah. Don't know what I did, but I'm not gonna risk making her angrier.
Zerial wants to break a tooth off of it.
Tooth?
Like the biggest fang.
Question.
Yeah.
Zerial,
Yes.
are you going to try to hide this action from the captain?
Probably. Like, he knows how they're, like, committed to Sarah and stuff like that, so he's like, I'm just gonna take this fang indiscriminately.
He starts kind of pushing the creature up and over the side.
Just before he does that, Jondrick stops him and says, "So you're going to push this very valuable dead creature back into the water in the name of your god?"
Not mine. The goddess.
As he's distracted with him, I'm gonna take my dagger out and quickly slice the fang out.
Make me a stealth check.
Do I have advantage because he's distracted?
No, I was gonna say disadvantage, honestly. He's not distracted.
He's distracted!
He is not distracted.
Ugh. Asher be with me. Oh fuck.
Fucketh thou.
Fruit, that's disadvantage.
And it doesn't matter.
You're gonna get a 1.
The captain grabs your hand as you go to it, like, no, I told you, we don't desecrate him. We're pushing him over, giving him back to Sarah.
We kept you all from dying. I'm gonna take a trophy from this kill.
And I'm
I
very
think we should
thankful,
keep
but
the
if you
whole
don't
thing.
want all of us to die, then we'll give it back.
We were going to die regardless, friend.
He squints at you, what?
I said we were going to die regardless. They attacked us for no reason. You're lucky we were here to defend you.
Now listen, I don't know what any of you did, but one of you angered Sarah.
Listen, I just want a trophy from that battle. It's the least we can do. Or at least you could do. My bad.
You can have a piece of the deck, I don't care, but not this.
And after he says that, Jondrick grabs the sea captain's arm and says, "Let him have it. We killed them after all."
You two do not know the ways of the sea, or have you traveled on this sea long?
I don't care for the ways of the sea. I'm only here out of convenience. If I don't have to come this way the next time, I won't.
Then you can walk the calm wastes. But this is my ship, and he shakes off Jondrick, and will not desecrate in a Sarah beast.
Jondrick again grabs onto him, except this time harder, and says, "Let go of his hand and allow him to take a trophy."
Let it go, Jondrick. Let this man have his petty right.
He cannot.
Let go.
He cannot continue to live his life being blinded and controlled by this god.
Jondrick, leave it.
Do not
It's
bash
fine.
the beliefs of other gods.
And he looks up at the sea captain and says, "You know, I was like you once, blinded, being controlled by my god. Then I changed for the better."
Yes.
And then he just throws his arm, like he just pushes it away.
Glows at you. Get off my deck.
And
And with that, you all hear the splash as the creature is pushed over. As you turn to go, John, you do see the other four crewmen kind of watching from the back. They all seem to be ready. I mean, not let you have trophies. This is like the first time, I think.
Name one.
That you have. Like, what do you mean that I? This is the first one I haven't let you not
Name a
have.
trophy I have.
I don't know, but that's not my fault.
Uh-huh.
What?
I
don't have a
remember
trophy.
being able to get
That is
trophies
not
before.
Avery's fault.
This is the first time you've tried to get a trophy.
Exactly.
you didn't let Frad nor
You
keep
chose
Emac.
the
And
worst
Emac is a
possible
worthy
time.
trophy.
Oh my god. And I thought I was racist.
So,
Alright. Next day, Elg, you wake up, some memory of something kind of annoying happening yesterday, and then you remember that, oh yeah, you broke the all. It kind of sucks. But you feel like really hardy. Like more so than usual.
You didn't.
What?
Never mind. No, go continue.
Yeah. You feel really hardy right now.
I look at my hands. Am I made of gems?
No.
Am I Tarek?
No.
Okay. Gem will live on inside of me, in my heart forever.
You do know your hat is missing.
oh,
When
you actually
Soren
did that?
notices
That's a dick move.
Elg is awake, the interrogation begins, making sure Elg is all good, all great, feeling fine, not feeling anything weird.
Gem
you make me
is
a-
one with me.
Make a medicine check real quick. Just because I'm not sure. Did you study in the Medicaid when
I am
3
proficient
towers?
in medicine.
Oh, then you did study in the Medicaid. Nice. Okay. So you know what you're looking for, actually. Okay, there you go. Oh, sorry. Next day, Yara. Sorry. You can have a
So
long
he
rest if you
rested.
like. Yes. Yeah, Soren, you check over. He looks pretty good. He's a little from yesterday, but he's healing. One oddity is you go to check his heart. He's a big lad, and so you're listening for like the thump thump, thump thump.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go in, you hear you hear da 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 da.
I'm a Time Lord. Yes. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to.
That
Yeah.
was beautiful, and I loved it.
El, you can go ahead and you have a +2 to your Constitution.
Holy.
Jeez.
Oh my god, his check is like
Holy
10!
crap! A +7 to con?
5.
Or no, that'd be a +6.
He's getting plus 6 extra HP every level. What the fuck?
Don't you have like a 19 or 20 con?
I have 22 Constitution right now.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
plus okay,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
So I have 95 health.
Oh my god.
And when Soren is
Wait,
examining
94,
you,
right?
95, because I had 89 plus 6.
You're level 5.
Okay, yeah, 94. Why'd you say plus 6?
Oh, to your con.
Yeah, I have a modifier of 6.
Yeah.
Okay, just clearing that up.
so while Soren is examining you, Soren hears your heartbeat, then does a double take with it, like, wait, that is not a normal heartbeat. Are you sure you feel fine?
I feel fantastic.
Something strange has happened to you.
Jemmy, she will live on in me forever, in my heart.
I'm almost sorry I did this.
So you're saying Jimmy is inside you? You brought this on us, Avery.
I will need to keep an eye on this.
I just put things in the world, man.
And then you don't let us take trophies of it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the one time you asked.
I
I didn't do shit, okay? Captain Turf.
It's not you. It's not the players versus the GM. It's the players versus the world.
Okay, I'm killing him then.
Do it.
I second that.
Oh.
Do it.
Yara throughout most of this day, now that they're kind of out at sea,
Mhm.
is going to look to see if Caden's ever alone, like away from everybody.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like the sun right now. He spends most of his time below deck.
So presumably he's by himself.
Yeah, I mean, there's three different levels. The main deck, the crewman deck, and then where all the shit is, all the food
Alright.
stuff.
I'm gonna go look for him.
All right. But yeah, you find him in below deck, kind of like near the crates, just looking around.
Alright, she's gonna plant this kind of big, like, kind of smile on her face. Just like a pleasant, like, nice smile. And she's gonna walk over and says, "Oh, there you are."
Oh, he seems a little startled. Hey, yeah, hello, Yara. How can I help you?
Oh, just wondering, making sure you're alright.
I'm just fine. You seem to be much better though.
Fortunately, a good night's rest does a lot of wonders.
So how can I help you?
Just looking, making sure I knew where everyone was. And, she's gonna kind of, like, she's gonna, like, be closer to him, like, definitely within his personal bubble space.
Mm-hmm.
And without looking at him, she's just going to kind of, like, stare past him a little bit and go, "You know, it's funny." And she's gonna kind of lower her voice, and she goes, "I almost didn't recognize you. I guess it's better to drop all that armor, huh?" And then she's gonna walk out.
Okay.
Not even wait for a response, just walk out.
Doesn't follow.
That's chill.
What?
That's chill.
Okay. Do you go back upstairs? Yep. All right. Over the next few days, you guys mill about. Change. Keaton spends most of his time up deck. Yeah. Just kind of sitting with anybody. And yeah, next few days will pass.
Mm-hmm. And Soren is doing a daily checkup on Elk.
Elk? Why is his name so hard to remember?
I don't know.
It's 3 letters.
It's
I
not
don't
hard.
know.
Holy shit.
And
Maybe because I keep wanting to say halt.
Also, there's more to that story.
Wait, what?
There's more to that story.
It's there?
Yeah.
You have to tell me what I'm missing.
It's just it's not really heroes of the city. They all started doing something to just help the little girl, nobody else. So like the cannibal would he'd use his influence to make sure that the streets she walked were completely safe, and he'd kill anyone who didn't do that. The witch, I think when she was sick, healed her. There was one more guy. Some green text.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, if there's nothing else anyone wants to do between the few days, of course, Keaton, or Yara, Keaton gives you a very wide berth.
That's fine. Yara's just gonna be like wary. She's not going to let herself be like caught anywhere alone with Keaton.
How often would they have done this sort of thing? Keaton to Yara.
Hmm?
How often would they have done
Make
that?
me like a in wisdom check.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, Zero. Dude, I was actually gonna say, if nothing else, then that's happened. You arrive. You do not notice anything.
Okay.
And if anyone wants to do anyone who beats a DC 10 notices that Keaton is dodging Yara.
Soren isn't even paying
There you
attention.
go.
wisdom
All right.
save or perception check.
Wisdom. Just a wisdom check, wisdom save, whichever.
Man. Well, even with the wisdom save, it would have been 9s.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, damn. All right, but yeah, Cyril, you notice, and besides that, you guys see Euros in the distance, and the docks approach, and the captain steps up and asks, "It's 14 copper each." So go and hand him his copper.
One
Zero
silver
will
and
just
4
give him a
copper.
gold and say we're even.
To what?
Zero will just give him a gold and say we're even.
At that, he says, "All right, now get off my ship."
Zero will spit in front of him and then get off.
Okay, pay him a
Not
fuck ton
making
extra. And jeez.
Someone
So
wants to take the comm wastes back.
John Drake, before he leaves, goes up to the captain and says, and he goes up to the captain and he says, "Judging by the encounter we had in the water, your goddess truly must hate you." And then he walks off.
Someone who
God
really
damn.
wants to take the calm waste back.
Yeah.
We are walking back. There
It's
is.
good for Elg.
I'm counting us encountering griffins and flying them back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, 'cause that's
Yeah,
gonna
come on.
By the way, as a John Drake, just so you know, like, they don't pray to Sarah in the same sense that like Reese does to Asher or Karak. It's more just like, I won't try and fuck with the sea at all. I'll even give it things, and you won't kill me. Thing.
Okay.
From the sound of it, it just sounds
It
like
still doesn't change what he said, though.
Okay, yeah. Just make sure. All right.
Can we use this as a breaking point?
Yeah, we can. As I was.
even though
Without
I
a-
want more D&D.
Yeah, didn't you guys get D&D yesterday?
No, our group couldn't meet because one of our members had an audition.
Ah,
That's why you were so eager.
I mean, I know how that feels.
I mean, I also just dropped down from 4 groups to 3, so I'm just sad.
Jesus, that is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm in
I mean,
four
I'm
groups.
doing
I had only
3.
recently joined the 4th group, and I
Mhm.
just I left. It wasn't a good group.
Yeah.
the DM sucked. He wasn't organized.
I mean, he also just had some personality issues, but that's a different story.
Well,
I mean, I've got
I'm glad you guys are staying here.
I've got 2 D&D and 1 Starfinder group.
Yeah.
Nice.
I DM that Starfinder group.
Sometime
mean-
before Taurus is done, though, I will need to take one Sunday off to go and do the raid and get my AOTC.
Do what?
Before the Taurus raid on WoW is over, I need to go take a Sunday off and get my AOTC with my guild.
Okay. Wait, Artorias?
Taurus.
Taurus. Okay. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
so
like a Legion or something,
I
but
did Argus tonight, but I didn't want to quit D&D for tonight.
The new expansion hasn't come out yet, right?
No, Battle for Azeroth is probably going to be later this year.
Battle for Azeroth. Jesus.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking excited.
I don't know if I'm
Or-
gonna join
Dude,
WoW.
it's back to Ford versus Alliance. I've been calling
Yeah.
this. I want it.
I do, but nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna lead to the Void World.
But like the Undercity's nowhere in Azeroth is gonna change.
I'm sorry. Have you not seen the clips and screenshots?
I mean,
The
like,
World Tree is burning.
so,
sieging
I mean, like,
Mordor.
Alliance taking over Horde territories, Horde territories.
I don't know. They've been doing a lot with world changes. Have you seen what happens when you beat the raid right now?
No, I have no idea. Does the world actually change?
Yes.
Like, how so? Not just like cosmetics, but like.
I'll show you.
They do a lot with.
Do any of you guys care about raid spoilers at the end of it?
We'll never
No.
play
Nope,
it.
I've fallen off a WoW.
I am
As you
not
beat-
nice.
As you beat Argus at the end of the raid, Sargus is ripped from the planet and stabs his sword into Azeroth, and that is Syllabus now.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
That's cool.
All of
Yeah.
Syllabus ruined.
So we're gonna, or I say we. They're gonna fight Sargeras.
We just finished with Sargeras.
Wait. What?
We go up to the Titans, like Khazgarath and Amadou and all them, and they bind themselves in an eternal prison with Illidan as his jailer and tear Sargeras from Azeroth. And as they're tearing him from Azeroth into the prison, is the last spiteful move. He stabs Azeroth with his sword.
Okay.
So
That's
now
kinda funny.
Illidan stayed behind in his eternal jailer.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's that giant sword there. And it's completely decimated the entire zone, including the watchtower up at the top.
Mm-hmm. Cenarian hold. Cenarius hold.
Yeah, the chick the other one, the watchtower where that chick is saying, like, she's died 100 times, but she always wakes up there again.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's an elf chick that you talk to. She's like, I've died 100 times, but I keep waking up here. I'm blessed to, this is my eternal watch. And her corpse is up there, and it says she's lived her last watch.
Okay.
That's cool shit. I was actually happy with the ending of this raid. But I am sick of Felgreen everywhere.
All right.
So any comments or questions, Bill?
No.
Not really.
Cool. In that
Yeah,
case,
eventually we fight a title fight.
One question though. Keaton does appear to be human, right?
he's a humanoid. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
He doesn't no ears or anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you something though.
Okay. Feel free. With that, I'm gonna get some food. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Thanks. Good night. It's been
Good night.
fun.
Yep.
22 goddamn Constitution. If I ever get to a level 20 Barbarian, I'll have 26 Constitution.
That's
Jeez.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm really proud of about my character? With my shield included, I have 21 AC.
Cool.
Nice. Definitely better than my shitty 11.
Fucking the thing about it is Avery's really lucky with his rolls. Holt had 22 AC.
Really?
Uh-huh. So I went from an AC tank
To a health tank.
Hmm.
Health tank's working better.
Yeah, because
Because
you
of
have way
that.
more HP and also take half damage.
if
Yeah.
it's all physical. Magical, I take full damage.
Alright, but you still
Yeah,
have
just
half
like in our
HP.
duel.
Hmm.
Dude, I'm liking Zero's new vampiric touch thing.
Nice. 4
Haste.
fucking attacks.
Haste will come in handy.
Oh yeah. What does haste do? Give you double
Gives
attack?
you a
or something?
+2 to AC, gives you an extra action that can be used in an attack, dodge, disengage, or help.
Damn.
So doubles your movement speed, which my movement speed went up by +10 when I reached level 5.
That's damn.
We need to take advantage of, or I need to take advantage of mounted combat because I have a feat for that.
You can use Yara.
That's
It's
what
stop
I
pissing her off.
Wait,
that's
what?
basically what I'm slowly inching towards. I'm
If
really
you
trying
stop
to
pissing
happen.
her off, though.
Wait,
That's
I'm
gonna be hard.
confused.
So, John Rick has a feat that helps him with mounted combat.
It's like
and
mounted
you are a
combat.
mount
Ah,
when you're
fuck off.
No, but there's a cool thing. See, he has 21 AC, and there's a cool thing where basically if you get attacked as my mount, then I can choose to take the hit or take the attack. And since I have 21 AC, it becomes really hard to hit.
So
Yeah,
guys
but
would be
you
awesome
you have
if
to
you
work the
were to-
characters together to do that.
Yeah, we
Too
do.
bad John Rick's a total tool.
Yeah,
Basically.
seriously. You keep
No, so
making
okay,
characters
so
that are complete dicks.
well, this one, all right. So I was
Makes
kind
it
of,
interesting.
as I was talking with Avery, I was like, okay, have you ever seen Futurama? And do you know the character Zap Brannigan? And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of basing it off of that guy,
Oh my god.
except more of an evil, kind of
Not
darker.
nearly
backstory.
idiot enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need to be like twice as
But
stupid.
20 atheist. Oh my god.
Well, he's not quite an atheist. He believes that the gods are there. He just wants to kill.
He believes they're
them.
evil
Exactly. Specifically,
when he's
Karak.
chaotic evil or lawful evil.
What's
Yeah,
the
lawful
word for
evil.
religious?
Was what?
It's not anti-Semitic. What's the word for anti-religious?
I don't
Uh,
know.
I don't know. Fucking
Alright.
right.
Well, I'm out. You all
Okay.
have a good week.
Yeah.
We'll
You
see
too.
you next Sunday.
Yeah.
Right,
Uh,
guys.
Real quick before I go, I'd just like to make a quick statement. I don't have a filter when it comes to jokes, so
Same.
Wait, you cut out
fucking-
there at the end.
I don't have a filter when it comes to jokes, so I might make some, I don't know, offensive jokes, I guess, or not offensive, but really risque jokes.
Same.
As
Mm.
Like
we've
the
all
Jew
been
is in
doing
me.
at each other.
Yeah, the Jewish one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Jew Day. Find some shekels.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye. Well, thank you guys for watching the stream. We'll be back maybe here Wednesday for the other session, and then Sunday again. Starfinder will be probably changing the day or going bi-weekly rather than every single week. So, don't know exactly where that's going to land yet. But thank you guys for watching and have a good night.